song on a tiny violin for the man at the bar confessing his sins. I need some good news, sitting here sipping on cold truth. Nobody knows what I'm going through, but the devil will walk in my shoes. Wish someone told me living this life would be lonely. Trying to get away from the old me, still stuck singing these blues. All I really need is a little good news. Love keeps knocking, but I just stay home. I ain't picking no flowers from the seeds that I've sown. They say it gets darker when you're coming on down. Still looking for the right at the end of my wrongs. At the end of my wrongs, I need some good news. Sitting here sipping on cold truth. Nobody knows what I'm going through, but the devil will walk in my shoes. Wish someone told me living this life would be lonely. Try to get away from the old me, still stuck singing these blues. All I really need is a little good news. It's a little I need some good news. Sitting here sipping on cold truth. Nobody knows what I'm going through, but the devil wouldn't walk in my shoes. Wish someone told me living this life would be lonely. Trying to get away from the old me, still stuck singing these blues. All I really need is a little good news. All I really need is a little. Something bring me back to the middle. All I really need is a little good news.
From the all-new state-of-the-art Greenway Kia studio.
We want to see ya in a Greenway Kia.
This is 87.9 WRMF, Palm Beach.
It's time to wake up and let the weirdness begin. It's the KVJ Show. Start your morning. Kevin is the host. And his skin pigment is whiter than Casper the Ghost. Virginia sounds like this. Nickname Vicious Beast. So don't get her pissed. Jason talks like a spaz. And he loves to talk about Bigfoot and stats. So get ready, here we go. You're listening to 97.9 with the KVJ Show.
Alrighty, hello and welcome to the KVJ Show. Happy Friday.
Happy Friday.
Oh, yes.
Happy Friday.
Oh, it is here, y'all. Man, big old weekend coming up with a big, powerful week right after that. You know, we got 4th of July week that is going to be coming up. And
That's right.
yeah, I know a lot of people, if they do a summer vacation, this is the time that they will be doing it. So we'll have that on deck as well. The KVJ live show is officially all sold out. All tickets are absolutely gone.
Yay.
It's a nice little thing, isn't it?
It is.
Yeah, we tapped it at 500. So we wanted to have a good crowd. I don't know if we've done a live show for this many people.
We tapped it last time at the Kennel Club, I think at 400.
Okay.
It was in the 400 range.
Right.
So this will be a bigger crowd. We did have slightly more at the KVJ Halloween horror movie premiere 2 years ago.
But that wasn't a performance, right?
No, it was not. It was just a movie premiere and a little crazy Q&A.
Yeah, Q&A that it just did not go well.
Yeah, we're going to do better at that this year.
So this will be our biggest KVJ live crowd that we've had. So it'll be fun to see that out at PJ National Resort and Spa. That is going down tomorrow. Really looking forward to that. It's going to be a great time with everybody. We do have some tickets we're going to be giving away, hopefully on the No Name Movie Game. So we're going to try to do that. We have some phone issues. At least I know ahead of time that we have phone issues.
We have issues?
Yes.
Well, maybe we can use your cell phone instead. Give out your number. People can call that.
Just hold it right up and yell into it, the clues. Honestly, you joke that may happen.
I kind of like your tech support idea.
Yeah, that actually might be what happens.
How bad do you want it?
Yes, well, that's the question.
I'm not sure he wants it that bad for nothing.
Yeah, probably not. Probably not.
Or we spin the wheel, and whoever's name it lands on, they have to give out their cell phone number as the number to call in.
No,
okay.
I'm not giving out my cell phone ever again.
You're not doing it.
No, I've been burned.
You're not doing it.
That's a man who has been tormented.
Yeah, he's
Like, people would call him in the middle of the night and pretend to be the moon just to torment him.
No, that was fun. That I enjoyed. There was other stuff going on I did not enjoy.
Oh, okay.
This man's been too beaten up by this show. He's got to draw some boundaries.
Well, I'm glad that, 20 years in, we're drawing boundaries.
It's good. It's good. We're learning after a couple decades. Well, Virginia, I know you had a big night last night, a little cocktail and line dance class that went down.
I did, yeah. So it was like learning how to make these fun cocktails and learning how to do all these fun line dances. But as soon as I get a couple cocktails in me, I cannot remember the steps for the line dance. Ugh.
Yeah, that is the challenge.
I got to keep those two separated. If I'm learning to dance, I cannot be drunk.
It's kind of a way we practice for snack pack shows. We do a thing where one of our practices, we get a really strong buzz and try to remember the words. And if we can get through it that way, we can get through anything.
Okay.
It's called a drunk practice.
Oh, really? Okay.
Drunk practice.
Huh.
Has that happened yet?
Yeah, it kind of
Yeah, kind of.
I shared a video that looked so fun from your house of a practice.
That might have been the night.
Was that the drunk one? Okay, it looks fun.
And then you had to take Rocco to the doctor. I know the Sinickies are there a good bit.
Yeah, so we saw this weird mark on the bottom of his foot, and it looks like some weird, like, mole kind of marking. It was kind of freaking me out because it didn't look like a mole, and it didn't look like an injury. And I'm like, what is this? And, it looked like... sometimes when you see a cancerous looking mole, you're like, this looks weird.
Was it more moley or more warty?
I don't know. I'm showing you a picture of
Because
it.
kids can get warts because they're just always out there.
It's not a wart. It's not raised at all. It was just kind of like on the surface.
Almost like as adults get a bit older, they get age spots. Is it possible that your 9-year-old is getting age spots?
He is very mature.
Yes.
He acts like he's 45 and he talks to you like you work for him. But I don't think it's getting age spots just yet.
Is his hair graying?
No.
Okay.
So he does not have liver spots.
But that does look like an age spot.
It does. That's what I thought. I'm like, wait, is your son getting liver spots?
And it's on the bottom of his foot. So it's like sun doesn't hit that.
Well, that's what I was wondering. Does he go outside in his bare feet?
Yes.
And
he's a Florida boy.
I mean, look, if you're going to Florida, sometimes Florida's going to Florida back at you.
So we took him to the pediatrician, and she measured it, and she looked at it, and she scraped it, and we had tried to clean it with alcohol, clean it with makeup remover. Like, I didn't know what it was. She said, have you guys been on the boat where he's been out walking around in the intercoastal at all? And I was like, yes, we have. And she said, that looks like he stepped on something. And he may have thought he stepped on a rock, but it was actually a little animal that left that mark on him. She said she's seen this before.
Okay.
From boaty kids that have been out and about. And sure enough, last weekend we went out on the boat. He did step on something. He's like, ow. And we thought it was a rock.
Wow, okay.
She figured it out by looking at it. So, crisis averted. He's not going to lose his foot to cancer because that's what I thought was going on.
Right, well, thank God.
Goodness.
I assumed the worst.
Yeah.
And I guess if you get stepped on, your natural reaction is to fight back.
Yeah, whatever little animal he stepped on, I guess it just stung him or whatever and left that mark.
Well, it's nice to have a good doctor like that.
Right?
Yeah.
I was so happy.
Jaybird, you found a new doctor. You've been out doctor shopping.
Yeah, a new primary doctor, and I got an appointment. Yeah. And it's not till the end of August.
What?
Yeah, they can't see me for almost 3 months. or 2.5 months.
What if you are ailing now?
I think I have to deal with the ailing and the failing.
Is that a new shirt?
Yeah.
It's nice.
You want to touch it? Go ahead.
I do.
That's enough.
Oh, that's a nice shirt. Is that linen?
Yeah, it's linen.
Wow, look at you.
Well, it's summertime, baby.
It is.
You look fresh.
Everyone's giving me crap yesterday because I was wearing a hoodie.
Those look very nice. This Honeyface is really cleaning this guy up, isn't she?
Look at him. His hair's all coiffed.
Got nothing to do with Honeyface.
I don't know if I'd buy that.
It's laundry month. And remember, I threw out half of my clothes.
I do remember. I think about that story a lot.
Okay.
Yeah, it was
very sad.
It was sad. We're still recovering.
Okay.
I bet.
He's recovering well, though, Virginia. I think he's leveling up.
Linen like that looks good on you.
Well, thank you.
You've
Go
worn
on.
other linen stuff before. I like that look.
I love it.
Anything else you need to pick apart on Jay Bird, Virginia?
No, he looks great.
I know.
Yeah, she's actually being nice, and it kind of makes me uncomfortable.
Yeah.
I'm used to her.
You're waiting for something.
You're
She's
like a
scanning.
homeless cat.
Well, you don't look homeless today. Yesterday, but today.
Ever since that one day I came in here really, really disheveled, the day I didn't sleep, or it was that day I was coming off almost 4 days of no sleep, the building manager did not recognize me. He would not leave the lobby because I didn't have my key fob to get in, and I'm just kind of milling around in the lobby. I looked...
Muttering to yourself.
I looked so suspect, and he just goes, "Hey, man, you look tired." I go, and I had sunglasses on.
That's something.
He didn't recognize me.
That is something. Wow. All right, well, we're ready to kick off a weekend here at the KVJ Show, and we'll start it all off by letting you know the hottest things happening in South Florida coming up next.
The KVJ Show on 97.9 WRMF.
Mike and Mia had California Closets design their dream media room. What was a bare wall is now floor-to-ceiling functionality. Backlit shelves display Mia's books. Illuminated cabinets show off Mike's pickleball trophies. And though they have surround sound, a turntable, and game console, there's not a wire in sight. California Closets makes space for what belongs. We did it for Mike and Mia, and we can do it for you. Schedule your free design consultation now at 800-CAL-CLOSETS or CaliforniaClosets.com.
Do you want the lowest prices on wines and champagne shipped right to your door? TotalWine.com, America's largest independent wine retailer, ships to Eugene and Springfield. Explore our vast selection of over 8,000 wines and find something you love, all at the lowest prices for over 30 years. Whether you're looking to enjoy a full-bodied Cabernet from Paso or crisp Sauvignon Blanc from New Zealand, TotalWine.com has you covered with great wines and Grand Cru champagne shipped right to your door. Find what you love what you find. Only at Total Wine & More. Shipping available on wine and champagne only. Drink responsibly. B21.
Were you uninvited to game night? Do you play board games with the ferocious intensity of an iron-fisted oligarch? Have friends left game night asking, how do you sleep at night? Then you should get a mattress from Mattress Firm. They can help anyone sleep. Sleeping hot this summer? Try a Tempur-Pedic with advanced cooling at Mattress Firm's July 4th sale. Save $500 on Tempur-Breeze and get a $300 instant gift. Get matched at Mattress Firm. Sleep at night. Restrictions apply. See store or website for details.
McCrispy strips are now at McDonald's. Tender, juicy, and its own sauce. Would you look at that? Well, you can't see it, but trust me, it looks delicious. New McCrispy strips, now at McDonald's. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
Tight on cash? Say less. McDonald's under $4 McValue menu comes through. Indulging your sweet tooth or craving something savory? Tired of the same old, same old? Pick from your favorites like a creamy vanilla cone for $1.50 or a small frappe like rich caramel or chocolatey mocha for just $3.50. Quick snack breaks to late night cravings and everything in between. Mickey D's comes through. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Prices and participation may vary. Cannot be combined with any other offer or combo meal.
McCrispy strips are now at McDonald's. Tender, juicy, and its own sauce. Would you look at that? Well, you can't see it, but trust me, it looks delicious. New McCrispy strips, now at McDonald's. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
Here's another reason to try the bus, the train, or any other type of public transportation. It's the Guaranteed Ride Home program. You can now get free Uber rides home from work if you regularly take public transportation or even carpool to work. That's right, free Uber rides home. And there's no cost to sign up. Just visit GuaranteedRideHome.org to register. That's GuaranteedRideHome.org. GuaranteedRideHome.org. Operated by South Florida Commuter Services, a program of the Florida Department of Transportation.
Welcome to Take 5 Oil Change.
Hey, how long will this take?
Just 10 minutes.
10 minutes? Get out. That's super fast. Super fast like a F1 pit stop.
Sir.
Huh?
We're all done. I even topped off your fluid and checked your tires.
But I was so close to the finish line.
Get in and out fast with Take 5, the stay-in-your-car 10-minute oil change. And check out F1, the movie starring Brad Pitt, only in theaters June 27th. Rated PG-13.
We love a team that is on it. And I love that when you call the Good Greek team, they jump into action. And they do, in a matter of hours, what would have taken you weeks. I've seen them do it. It is unbelievable how quickly and efficiently they work. These strapping young men come into your house and literally, in a matter of hours, they do what would have taken you weeks.
Well, they do what other movers aren't willing to do. They actually train and practice for their craft. They've built a mock house in West Palm Beach, and they learn and are trained on how to pack and move and unpack and how to smile and show up on time and all those things that are so important to you. And they even give you this awesome GPS signal so you can follow all of your stuff when they have it on the truck.
Only talking about junk removal, that's another service that they offer. If you got a bunch of crud, a bunch of rocks, boulders around your house or your workplace, they can get rid of all that crud for you.
Yeah, you're right. House or workplace. They do commercial, residential, local, long distance. There is nothing too big or too small that you can throw at them. Spiro and his team are on it. So you just go online, goodgreek.com, because it's all Good Greek to us.
They keep it real. The KVJ Show on 97.9 WRMF.
Well, you do have a few things that are going to be happening this weekend. The biggest thing is the KVJ live show happening at PGA National Resort and Spa tomorrow. Looking forward to welcoming our 500 guests who are going to be joining us for a good old time. And this is a good time of year to do these things because there's not a lot of stuff that you got on the calendar now on the weekends.
It's kind of like a dead week.
Yeah.
Before you get into the 4th of July.
Right.
This is the perfect time to do it.
Yeah, exactly. So you can get out, have a little bit of fun before you do whatever your vacations may be. And yeah, I mean, I'm just kind of looking at what's going on. And man, there's not a lot to compete with.
Okay, so we are the flavor of the weekend.
We're top dog.
I think so. Now, a couple things you can check out. The comedian Jeff Dye is going to be playing the Kravis Center.
We're better than him.
Okay, he's tonight, though, so.
Oh, then we're good.
Yeah.
Maybe he'll show up. You never know.
Yeah. Tomorrow you got to Enter Miami. They are going to be playing Atlanta United FC, I think, at Chase Stadium in Fort Lauderdale. So it looks like
I don't know if we're better than them.
Yeah, probably not. And then I think Sunday they got another game.
They might draw a little bigger.
They draw a little bigger, yeah.
Yeah, I got to check. I can't believe they're playing that game. I'll have to double check on that because I know the schedule's gotten wonky doing that World Cup. They've got a couple Florida Panthers. Sam Reinhart is going to be at the Caneswear in Davie on Saturday. They've been out there signing autographs all week long. Probably the other biggest thing happening on Saturday is you got those surf rock bands, Slightly Stupid. And I think Iration is with them at I Think Financial Amphitheater.
A surf band meaning dong 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 dong, like that kind of like surfy type California sound.
Yeah, it's I don't know, it's surf rock, whatever you have all those bands.
311-ish.
Yeah, all kind of that sound. They're going to be here. The band Heart's going to be at Hard Rock Live tomorrow night. Flow Ride is going to be playing the Fountain Blue. You've got a couple country stars, Billy Currington and Kit Moore, playing at Meisner Park Amphitheater. And the other things that you got going on this weekend, they're doing that Barbecue Blues and Brews. That is at the Heart and Soul Park in West Palm Beach tomorrow.
Ooh, Barbecue and Blues. I got me some ribs. Dun, 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 dun.
That's it. You could be doing that.
There's like 18 different Barbecue and Blues shows now all over. Like
it's a thing now.
It's a thing.
Very
started by Jerry Soma.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Yeah, he's the originator.
He
That's what
is.
happens. You do things right. People try to copy you. They've also got the Florida Mango Fest happening on Sunday. That's at the Palm Beach County Convention Center. And they're also at the same place doing a World Pickleball Convention.
Oh.
It's growing, baby.
I know. Pickleball's where it's at.
My dad gets so bent out of shape when he sees a tennis court turned into a pickleball court. It's not pickleball. Anyone can play it. It's their skill.
Yeah.
That's why I like it. Because you don't have to be good.
Yeah, we got a couple local fights that are going on about taking up space for recreation. It's always been a big battle, and the one is, tennis versus pickleball. But the other one that's going on right up by your old high school, Jaybird, is the skate park versus the hockey rink. And it looks like hockey rink has won.
It's definitely one, right?
Yeah, it's definitely one. They have to start construction, I think, on July 3rd next week.
Okay.
So I guess they start knocking down the skate park and they start building up the indoor facility for the ice skating rink.
So I know that area, and I'm just kind of wondering where it's going to go, unless I'm thinking of a completely different skate park. I'm thinking off Holly Drive in the Plant Drive area. Is that where it's going?
It's like right back behind the high school, I think.
That's insane to me.
Why?
Just because it's such a small area.
Yeah.
It's all residential.
Yeah.
It's not a big road.
Right. That's been the complaints, is people who live on that road are not real thrilled, because if you had a hockey tournament or something like that was going on, imagine how many cars are going to be going up that road.
Yeah, you're now on a main street.
I mean, it is a sports complex as it is right now. They got a baseball field. They got, roller park. They got some basketball courts, but it's very small and contained. This sounds like this is going to be massive and rich.
Yeah, could be. It could be. So it'll be interesting to see how that all shakes, but that construction's going to begin very soon. All right, well, it is a Friday here on the KVJ Show. We like to mix it up, throw in some throwbacks, a whole bunch of different stuff for your little Friday free-for-all. And I know Virginia loves this song. In fact, if you watch on KVJ TV, you can see her mouth all the lyrics.
This is your jam, too.
Yeah, it's my cut as well.
Your two female co-hosts love this song.
Okay, you going to put on a little concert for us?
Yeah, girl.
A little lip sync here on KVJ TV on YouTube?
Yes.
Whatever you want? Yep. It's the KVJ Show Friday morning free-for-all on 97.9 WRMF.
Wow, I think your guys' lip syncing might have killed the stream on YouTube.
What?
No.
Yeah.
It was that bad?
Christina Aguilera knocked us off the YouTube stream.
We have passion, but not the best vocalists.
Well, I don't want to play the songs if they kick us offline.
No, we got to get a new karaoke tune.
Unfortunately, that might be your last time hearing that song.
Oh, girl, we're done.
Yeah, that's rough. YouTube is weird. Some of these things, you just never know what they got going on. They have new rules, and there are certain songs that we're supposed to be able to play, but then you got to get on a list and get it cleared, and then you never know, and then it takes the whole show down. People are like, what's going on? It's tough.
And sometimes what happens, it gets cleared through the station and everything's cool. And if something happens on TikTok where it gets a resurgence or something, they sometimes put a new little code on there that lets YouTube know that gives us a violation.
Wow.
Yeah.
I know.
That's messed up.
Yeah.
You can't just keep changing the rules of the game as you go.
I'm 83% positive that's true.
Okay.
I mean, it sounded like you knew what you were talking about.
Oh,
Yeah. Well, we'll see. I don't know what it takes to get that thing back going, so hopefully you didn't lose it for the whole day.
Damn.
Yeah, well.
I swear.
I just clicked on it, too, because I wanted to see how the lights looked, because they got them. They got the neon lights blue today, which I don't know if I love, but I wanted to see how it looked.
Ain't gonna see it there.
Ain't gonna see it.
I just feel like there's always a struggle.
I know. It feels like it's a lot harder than it needs to be. It should be a lot easier. You're right. YouTube's about to do something, too, that I think is not going to make the kids very happy, at least the ones under the age of 16. They're going to be increasing their minimum age requirement to stream on the site to 16. That starts July 22nd.
So that means if you want to be a 9-year-old YouTuber, you can't be?
I guess that's what it means, or you've got to get parental permission. Now, I don't know what this means. It says that if you're between the ages of 13 and 15, so I think under the age of 13, they don't want you on there at all. And if you are 13 or older, you'll be allowed to appear, but you have to be visibly accompanied by an adult.
Oh, what?
How do they police that? Is it the same way that they police our Christina Aguilera songs? Does it just kick you off if there's a kid? I mean, do they have an algorithm that can read a kid's face and they can tell how old they are? And if there's not a parent on there, that's odd.
It's a good question. And this just in, we're back on YouTube.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Christina can't take us down.
Put that on Do Not Playlist.
Yep. That one's done. Hope you enjoyed it.
Yep. Well, there's a couple things with tech trying to take us down. One is that tech neck, which I think that's what I was getting. And it was right in the back, right below my neck, almost into my shoulder.
Yep.
And man, it just was hurting. And I realized what's happening is, I sit on my computer all day. And even before the show, I'm on there for like 4 hours. And so what is happening just in that posture that I was. So now I scoot my chair all the way in. It looks so dorky. I'm glad nobody'd see me. You're like, ugh. But it moves my shoulders back.
Oh.
And gradually now I'm not, because I started to get that sharp pain anywhere. I'd just be moving. I think that's what it was the tech neck.
I have the worst natural posture. I have to try to not be hunched over and shoulders in, and just my mom was telling me, she's like, just point your headlights straight out. I'm like, oh, that's good, Mom. Okay.
Headlights?
Yeah, boobies.
Tatas?
Yeah.
That's a mom?
My mom
tidbit?
said that.
Okay.
She's nice. Like, point my headlights straight, because we were trying to get her to walk up. My mother is really hunching over these days.
She's not showing them headlights?
No. They were facing down.
Okay, well, that's good in the dark. Watch your step.
I've been working on my posture as well. I don't know if you can notice it or not.
Put your headlights on.
Oh, they're on.
It looks very rigid. It's nice, good posture.
I think you have to do this. There you go.
I got tech shoulder too, man. I'm not trying to get into a pain off with you.
So they always come up with these solutions and they give them the dumbest names. If you're battling tech neck, like a bird and I have, you can do adult tummy time.
What is that? That sounds kind of fun.
It sounds kind of sexy.
Adult tummy time. You're right, it does. And you say
Face
adult,
down.
you're going, okay, what are we doing our tummies?
Adult tummy time?
There's a song about this.
Uh-huh. What you do for adult tummy time after you get your mind out of the gutter.
Never.
You're supposed to lie on your stomach, stretch your chest up. It's almost like a downward dog position. In fact, I think it's very similar to yoga. They've just, and that's another great name. But yeah, so it's laying down, it's kind of opening up your spine, getting your muscles, neck, and all that kind of stuff. It's basically just putting your body in the reverse of hunching over a computer.
Downward dog feels so good. So I bet this adult tummy time feels great too.
Yeah.
I'm a downward dog kind of guy.
Yeah. And for once, the therapists are saying, yeah, this is a good thing to do. If you got spinal problems or have had a recent surgery, something like that, you might want to check to make sure it's still okay to do. But for anybody that's experiencing that kind of neck and shoulder pain, doing some stretches or yoga poses really seems to help out.
We need some yoga up in here. We really do need to do this on the reg.
Do you need me to help stretch you out? Because if I stretch you, you can stretch me. It can be like stretching brothers.
Do some adult tummy time together. Hey, bro, you want to do
Who's
some
bringing the
adult tummy
baby
time?
oil?
Yeah, Diddy. This thing gets all kind of twisted. And they got another piece of advice. If technology is ruining your life, of course, TikTok is giving us this new thing.
Oh, they're going to help.
Yeah, it's going to change your life.
They're the ones ruining your life.
Yeah, I know, right? So the latest hack that they have for iPhones is what one TikToker is calling landline mode. It's kind of a custom version of the do not disturb, but you can set it up so it'll still let your phone ring. I mean, well, he really rethought the whole world on this. What you do is you leave your phone in a specific spot in the house, kind of like it's a landline, and that's your promise. You never move it from there.
Oh, my gosh.
So it forces you to get up and get it and do all that kind of stuff.
I try. It's when I try to be organized is when I really lose the most stuff. If that makes sense.
It doesn't.
No. It really shouldn't work that way.
But we're used to that from you.
I don't know. It's like when I'm early for something, super early and super prepared, it falls apart instantly. It's very bizarre, man.
Just right then and there, huh?
Well, don't show up early on Saturday for KVJ Live.
Oh, there's a whole technique to when to show up, how to do it, what kind of pregame you're doing.
Okay, you got a strategy down?
What kind of pregame you doing?
The pregame is not to go crazy during pregame.
Okay.
That's just what you tell yourself?
Yeah, you got to, just enough to kind of get in a, whoa, ow, all right.
You want me to make you a drink?
Nope, not until halfway through the pot. Towards the back end.
I'll make it, and I'll just have it there.
But I'm reading the prep, and it seems like every game we do, if you mess up at all, you have to take a shot.
Yeah, I counted it. There's a game where you could have to do 3 shots, and then there's another one where you may have to chug a beer. So that would be it. So, I mean,
Child's play.
Yeah, you're looking at 1 beer, 3 shots if things go off the rails for you.
I must have not had my readers on. Everything looks...
He was hopeful that there was more punishments of alcohol for the losers.
Well, then I can blame my bad behavior on Kevin. Kevin made me drink.
Yeah, I had to. It's in the prep.
All right, well, we've got a lot of fun stuff for you. Those tickets for our live show is going to be on the No Name Movie Game coming up here at about 7:15. Can't wait to play that and give those tickets out. Also got something nice for you, a summer escape to Universal Orlando Resort. Your first code word of the day is SAND, S-A-N-D. Enter that into the 97.9 WRMF app or WRMF.com, and you're qualified for a trip to a Universal Orlando Resort. We include admission for 2 to both Universal Studios and Islands of Adventure.
97.9 WRMF and the city of West Palm Beach invite you to a night of nonstop fun at 4th on Flagler. It's a free event, Friday, July 4th. With live music, delicious food, and plenty of interactive family fun. Enjoy the FPL fireworks, South Florida's largest display, lighting up the beautiful West Palm Beach waterfront, simulcast to music on 97.9 WRMF.
Happy 4th of July.
Because it's not the 4th unless we're your fireworks soundtrack. One nation, our celebration. 4th on Flagler with 97.9 WRMF. From the WRMF Anajar and Levine Accident Attorneys Traffic Center.
Anajar and Levine Accident Attorneys. Call 1-800-747-FREE.
That's 1-800-747-3733.
This traffic report is a service of Schumacher Auto Group. Come, join the family. Visit our website at SchumacherAuto.com. More good news, Palm Beach County. We remain accident-free, and that means all you'll need to expect is the usual congestion that comes with your early morning commute. Traffic is a service of Massage Envy in the Traffic Center. I'm Parker Starr.
Having one of those weeks? Take a break and book some me time at Massage Envy. Book your next massage, facial, or stretch at MassageEnvy.com. Massage Envy, where better begins. Massage Envy is always hiring licensed massage therapists and estheticians.
Now at Verizon, we're locking in low prices for 3 years, guaranteed, on my plan. And you can get a single line for just $45 a month when you switch and bring your phone. That's our best price ever on unlimited welcome, with autopay plus taxes and fees, guaranteed for 3 years. Because at Verizon, we got you. Visit your local West Palm Beach Verizon store today. $20 monthly promo credits applied over 36 months with a new line on unlimited welcome. In times of congestion, unlimited 5G and 4G LTE may be temporarily slower than other traffic. Domestic data roaming at 2G speeds. Price guarantee applies to then current base monthly rate. Additional terms and conditions apply.
I love the Cooling Advisors team. They put this system in my home, and now my AC is so awesome. I love controlling it from my smartphone. I love that it sends me warnings. If one of my kids has left a door open and the house gets like really humid all of a sudden, my AC sends me a warning on my smartphone. Hey, tell your kid to close the door. Well, it doesn't say that, but it just says the humidity level is changing. Something's the matter. Like, my AC is smart. I love it. Cooling Advisors wants to give you the same thing they gave me, a smart AC. I love that there's a live person answering the phone 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. So whenever you need them, they jump into action. And in South Florida, you better have an AC company on speed dial. Cooling Advisors wants to be that for you. So just go online, join the Cooling Club, get regular service of your equipment and tune-ups. They schedule them every year. We love that. Go to coolingadvisors.com.
The heart has a sound that can tell us so much. At Baptist Health Heart and Vascular Care, we listen closely to diagnose and treat simple to complex cardiovascular conditions. Plus, our team of multidisciplinary physicians use the latest innovations and minimally invasive techniques so that you can get back to what you love most. Welcome to Innovative Heart and Vascular Care. Learn more at baptisthealth.net/heart.
So, I was just parking my car, and then I saw you. The gecko. Huge fan.
I'm always honored to meet fans out in the wild.
The honor's mine. I just love being able to file a claim in under 2 minutes with the Geico app.
Well, the Geico app is top-notch.
I know you get asked this all the time, but could you sign it?
Sign what? The app? Yeah, sure.
Oh, that means so much. Oh, it rubbed off the screen when I touched it. Could you sign it again?
Anything to help, I suppose.
You're the best.
Get more than just savings. Get more with Geico.
Hey, what's up? It's Megan for Chipotle, and I crave a burrito bowl around 11:30 every single day, let's be honest. And I am so excited about the new adobo ranch. I ordered it with my bowl the other day with a side of chips, dipped them right in there, added a little splash onto my chicken burrito bowl. It was so delicious. It's a smoky and spicy kick, a perfect balance that adds a new layer to my burrito bowl. I am so excited about it. You've got to try the adobo ranch today. Visit your Chipotle restaurant or order in the Chipotle app or chipotle.com.
Breaking news for the people of Boomtown. With Xfinity Mobile, the Wi-Fi is booming at home and on the go.
And an upgrade storm's on the way.
That's right. And with Xfinity Mobile Premium Unlimited, you can upgrade your phone when you want, up to 2 times a year.
Now, once customers catch wind of the guaranteed new device discount, it'll be the biggest upgrade storm in history.
Wow. Let's hear from our weatherman on the scene.
How's it looking out there, Rick?
Well, Bill, the Wi-Fi is still booming.
Now through September 30th, existing Xfinity Internet customers can get an unlimited line included for a year. Plus, ask how to get a free 5G phone. Learn more at XfinityMobile.com. Restrictions apply. Xfinity Internet required. Unlimited line offer requires Xfinity 300 megabit internet or above. Taxes, fees extra. After promo, regular rates apply. Reduced speeds after use of monthly data included with your data option. Data thresholds vary.
An illegal alien from Guatemala charged with raping a child in Massachusetts. An MS-13 gang member from El Salvador accused of murdering a Texas man. A Venezuelan charged with filming and selling child pornography in Michigan. These are just some of the heinous migrant criminals caught because of President Donald J. Trump's leadership. I'm Kristi Noem, the United States Secretary of Homeland Security. Under President Trump, attempted illegal border crossings are at the lowest levels ever recorded, and over 100,000 illegal aliens have been arrested. If you are here illegally, you're next. You will be fined nearly $1,000 a day, imprisoned, and deported. You will never return. But if you register using our CBP Home app and leave now, you could be allowed to return legally. Do what's right. Leave now. Under President Trump, America's laws, border, and families will be protected.
Sponsored by the United States Department of Homeland Security.
At the Seminole Reef Grill, they do it right. I'm telling you, everybody here at work was so impressed. We had one of those sushi boats that they do from their full amazing sushi bar at Seminole Reef Grill. Yeah, they also do catering. They can do parties of 2 to 200. That's the kind of sushi they can build. It is beautiful. The boats are fantastic. I can't brag enough about their amazing kitchen. It's not just the sushi, too. They've got the freshest local fish and oysters. They've got homemade desserts. They've got a French onion soup that'll make you slap your mama. It is so good. Seriously, if you haven't been to Seminole Reef Grill, what are you waiting for? Go check them out. The cocktails are on point. The service is fantastic. And when you go there for your birthday, this is awesome. They're going to give you a $50 gift card to use on your next visit back to Seminole Reef Grill right there in Palm Beach Gardens on US 1. Go check them out this weekend. It's Seminole Reef Grill.
VA benefits help. Gordon and Partners. ForTheInjured.com.
South Florida weather is 15 seconds away from the H. Gregg West Palm Beach Weather Center.
Never worry about overpaying for your car again. Visit hgregg.com in West Palm Beach today and discover how easy it is to get into the car of your dreams. Stop by today to explore how you can upgrade your car without increasing your payments. Visit hgregg.com or visit us in West Palm Beach. Save more. Drive happy.
Today's forecast calls for scattered rain, a lot of humidity, a high of 86, and a low of 78.
It's hot. When you're fighting the South Florida heat, you can rely on Snyder's HVAC expertise to take care of your home and keep you comfortable today, tomorrow, and 10 years from now. Snyder is here and ready to serve you. Schedule today, SnyderAC.com.
Guess what? Discover's accepted at 99% of places that take credit cards nationwide. You heard right, 99%. If you don't think so, maybe it's time to face facts. You're stuck in the past. Based on the February 2024 Nielsen report, learn more at discover.com/credit card.
What you need to know on the KVJ Show.
Well, you know, you can check out the KVJ Show right now on YouTube. It is KVJ TV. Now, the thing I tell you, I think the big secret is, it's not even a secret, but if you're new to YouTube, go and make sure you subscribe because you'll have your own KVJ TV channel. You can watch our live show, or after the show, it's streamed live, but it's also always on demand. And we also have special little cuts in there every single day, so you can watch all the big highlights from that day's KVJ show. Easy viewing for you. And check out the brand new studio that we got. Look at all fancy. They keep adding new things to it, like every day.
I know. We got a new clock.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah. Know what time it is now. Denny's had to tap me on the shoulder and be like, dude, show's over. I mean, oh man, already?
You're not like Mariah Carey. You don't think time exists?
Yes, that's it. I'm so envious of people that live that way, by the way. I think that's why I've always wanted to retire to Key West, just to get to a point where, you know what, you wake up, you go when you want, you show up when you want.
When you have so much money that you can say, I don't acknowledge time.
Yeah.
Time doesn't exist. I'll get there when I get there.
But there's a coziness to, like you're saying, go down to Key West and go, you know what? Where I'm at. And
yes.
What time it is, that's
free.
The time.
Where I am is where I'm supposed to be.
That's a thing in Key West. Like some of the places take the hands off the clocks.
I get it.
And they're like, nope, we don't care.
Yeah, there's no dress code for anything.
I love that.
You show up to court and you can show up in flip-flops and a Hawaiian shirt.
Really?
And you're good. Yeah, I've heard that somebody was telling me, I remember when we were down there, they were talking the story of one of the attorneys. He wears a Hawaiian shirt, shorts, flip-flops, but then he puts on a suit coat. And that's how he goes to court. And they're fine with it. They're like,
adorable.
Yeah, it's Key West, man. That's what we do.
I love
It's just what we do. Well, I got an email here. Somebody want to know if we have any advice on how to handle being blackmailed. Now, they've really dug themselves a hole here, but it doesn't make it right. You just can't blackmail people, even if the person was wrong in the first place. And they got into a bit of an issue because they had an affair with their 21-year-old intern.
Oh, no.
No. 3 months in, it's all completely consensual. That's all good. But they are mentally over it. And they realize, okay, they're 21. We're just not really connecting on that level.
It was fun at first when it was physical.
Yeah. When I tried to end it nicely, things did not go well. And basically, he is not taking no for an answer and is now flipping it on me and said that if our relationship doesn't continue, then he will let everyone know what we've already done, including my husband and my boss.
Oh, this is from a chick.
No. Well, I know you're immediately trying to say the philanderer had to be a man, Virginia.
I mean, 9 times out of 10.
All right. Yes. It goes against the odds.
It does.
And she's the one sleeping with the intern.
Dang, girl.
Yeah.
Getting spicy.
Yeah, she admits she knows what she did was wrong. We're past that, made the mistake already, and now they're trying to work through in their head how to handle it. Now, if they go to HR, they could lose everything. If they give in, they're going to feel pathetic. What should they do? Well, you've created quite a mess here.
Oh, yeah. That's why you don't crap where you eat.
Well, you don't hook up with the intern.
No.
I mean, that's such a power dynamic that you should know better. And never mind the age thing, which is also a problem. You know, if you're married in your 30s or 40s, you should not be hooking up with the 21-year-old male intern.
You're right. She made a mistake. So the question is, now that you're right here, right now, what do you do moving forward? Now, there's an approach you could take where you say, you know what, when I know I've made a mistake, I'm going to own up to it and I'm going to deal with the consequences. That would mean letting your boss know, letting your husband know, maybe losing your job and your marriage. So that could go bad. Now, you could go another creative route where maybe you just try to make yourself very unattractive to this 21-year-old. Maybe it's eating a lot of tuna sandwiches and not brushing your teeth or doing things like that that might gross him out. Be like, yeah, you know what? I think it is actually over.
Yeah, when you go to work today, just crop dust them when you walk by.
Yes, right. Walk up to him and be like, hey, pull my finger. You know, maybe try to do that and see how that goes.
This is double because the cheating to me is the biggest part. That's the worst part of the equation.
Yeah.
You cheat on your husband with an intern.
I think you have to look at, for your own self-esteem, where are you? And some people need to feel the punishment to say, okay, I really feel bad about what I did. I need to own up to the consequences. Some people do take that route. Other people always try to worm their way out of everything.
And that doesn't make it good. It always
really
makes
doesn't.
it worse, man.
Yeah, you just kind of, I think you kick the can down the road.
Especially if you've been caught taking the cookies out of the cookie jar, you got to fall on the sword. If everyone knows you're cheating and this is a slam dunk, you can't try to worm your way out. It's going to come out.
Any other solutions than the two I provided? Either you own up to it or you try to gross the kid out so he doesn't want to see you.
I think you need to move to the Keys.
This is a mess.
It's a mess. And honestly, whatever happens to you, it's on you.
Yeah, I don't even know what to tell you. I mean, you better hope that maybe this 21-year-old meets an untimely death.
I mean, I don't have any sympathy for you. You're cheating on your husband with an intern.
No, I don't think you're not going to get sympathy here.
No,
that's not going to happen. But
you screwed up. I mean, I would probably, if I was you, I'd be honest and see what happens.
Okay, well, we'll see. It's either own up to it or try to gross out the 21-year-old so he's like, I don't want to see anymore.
I mean, that can backfire too.
He can still blackmail you even if he's not dating you.
Yeah,
he can still tell everybody what you did.
My curiosity is, what kind of proof do you have? Because at that point right now, if he just goes to the boss and be like, yeah, you could just be like, I don't know what he's talking about. That I would never do that.
Dog, 21-year-old intern, believe me, there's receipts. There are receipts.
Yeah, if he has the receipts, yeah, that's not going to work. But if he doesn't have receipts, then it becomes your word against his. So if you had to say, what would you do? Are you going to own up to it, or are you going to try to gross the 21-year-old out? You can hit us up right now. Let us know. Just go to YouTube and the KVJShow and find KVJ TV.
Something's got a hold on me lately. No, I don't know myself anymore. Feels like the walls are all closing in, and the devil's knocking at my door. How many times did I tell you I'm no good at being alone? Yeah, it's taking a toll on me, trying my best to keep from tearing the skin at it. Problem is, I want your body like a fiend, like a bad habit. Bad habits hard to break when I'm with you. Yeah, I know I can do it on my own, but I want that real full moon, black magic, and it takes two. Problematic. Problem is, when I'm with you, I'm an addict. And I need some relief. My skin in your teeth, can't see the forest through the trees. Got me down on my knees, darling, please. Oh, I lose control when you're not next to me. I'm falling apart right in front of you. Can't you see? I lose control when you're not here with me. Yeah, you're breaking my heart, baby. You make a mess of me.
Well, you've gotten yourself into a fine mess. You had an affair with the 21-year-old intern, and when you try to end it, the intern says, it's not over. And if it is, then I tell everybody everything, including our boss and your husband. So what does she do? Does she own up to it, or does she try to just gross out the 21-year-old? Because sometimes when you're young like that, you can easily be grossed out and turned. Be like, I think I'm good. I've gone there enough. 76% of people say own up to it. 25% are like, yeah, why don't we go ahead and try to gross that kid out? It's an interesting strategy. All right, well, if you find yourself in a pickle and you need a little bit of advice, we'll give it to you. You may not like it, but we will. Mail at kvjshow.com. Now, I don't know that there would be anything to this, but I guess conspiracy theories are fun. Some of them are more believable than others. Some of them I'm like, you know, I would even say that's plausible. We just don't have the proof yet. And I am very hopeful. I've got so many right now, categorically, conspiracy theories that I'm confident, and I really hope that before the end of my days, I see the satisfaction of saying, okay, we've got resolution on that. We know for a fact, here's the proof.
Answers.
Can I get amen on aliens?
Did that be one? Yeah, absolutely.
That's a big one.
That's the number one.
Yeah. I've got up there, I've got that. I got the JFK. I got the Epstein. There's a whole bunch of those like that.
But out of all of those, so many of them are just so human and earthbound. Wouldn't aliens kind of be the top for you to get that proof?
Yeah,
not human, not earthbound.
Yeah, or not human and are earthbound.
They're here.
Well, we don't have to. I don't want to hijack Kevin's segment.
Why stop now?
I learned it from you.
So this one I would put at low probability, but it's just so crazy. This is what they do when it comes to these kind of things. Is it possible that when he called himself Kanye West and he did that rude thing by jumping on stage as Taylor Swift was trying to accept an award, that he was actually trying to save her life?
This is a factoid in quotes from the snack pack. One of Twigs from the snack pack said, you don't know? You didn't know about that rumor? Kanye saved Taylor Swift's career by interrupting her.
No.
I didn't even think anything would come up.
I love Twigs. He is adorable, but that is such BS.
No, I don't think Twigs believes it.
Oh,
he just knows that rumor is out there, that some people do believe. It's a conspiracy theory.
Kanye fans probably came up with that to minimize his bad behavior.
Wait, he has fans?
He does.
Okay.
He really, really does.
But there are, you know how everyone's got those gossip videos out that this was one of the ones. I'm like, I never heard of this, but there's definitely information on it.
So how did it save Taylor Swift's life, and why would he have done it in the first place? Here's the quick explanation.
Kanye was criticized for interrupting Taylor's 2009 VMAs acceptance speech. He was labeled the bad guy for saying Beyonce had the best music video of all time in front of Taylor. But there's a new theory circulating that Kanye was actually trying to save Taylor from Beyonce. Fans speculated that in the past, if someone was going to be more famous famous than Beyonce, P. Diddy would unalive them. Conspiracy theorists believe Diddy unalived Left Eye and Aaliyah to keep Beyonce happy and more famous. Artists like Britney Spears, Lizzo, and Adele dedicated their awards to Beyonce so they wouldn't face her wrath. But Kanye knew if Taylor didn't shout out Beyonce, her life could be over, so he had to do it for her, and it saved her life.
Yes.
Oh, not only her career, but life.
Yes, because they were just taking out anybody who is not thanking Beyonce in their acceptance speeches.
So is that the most ridiculous conspiracy theory out there?
Pretty silly.
Very low probability. I would put probably under 1%.
Yeah.
Would be my guess. But on KVJ TV right now, about 12% of people think it is possible.
Well, about 12% of KVJ Nation is always drunk.
Yeah, there you go. Those are low numbers.
Here's what's coming up on the Dirt of the Day. Dirt of the Day.
Well, did they do a little switcheroo on us? It sounds like Bezos and that hottie Lauren Sanchez are already legally married, Kev.
Okay.
They're over there in Venice just doing it for the pomp and circumstance.
Doing it for the
all.
gram?
Doing it for the gram.
Okay.
Doing it for the phone party.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
But they're actually already married and they signed a big prenup. I'll give you some of those details coming up in your dirt.
Entertainment updates 5 minutes after every hour from the KVJ Show on 97.9 WRMF. From the WRMF Anajar and Levine Accident Attorneys Traffic Center.
Anajar and Levine Accident Attorneys. Call 1-800-747-FREE.
That's 1-800-747-3733.
This traffic report is a service of Schumacher Auto Group. Come, join the family. Visit our website at schumacherauto.com. More good news, Palm Beach County. We remain accident-free, and that means all you'll need to expect is the usual congestion that comes with your early morning commute. Traffic is a service of Massage Envy in the traffic center. I'm Parker Starr.
Having one of those weeks? Take a break and book some me time at Massage Envy. Book your next massage, facial, or stretch at massageenvy.com. Massage Envy, where better begins. Massage Envy is always hiring licensed massage therapists and estheticians.
California Closets just custom designed Chloe's home office / guest room. Now she has a spacious desk with built-in charging for devices. Sleek wood cabinets conceal a queen-size Murphy bed for guests, and drawers deep enough to hide clean sheets and a printer. Now her spare room is perfect for workdays and weekend visits. California Closets makes space for what belongs. We did it for Chloe, and we can do it for you. Schedule your free design consultation now at 800-CAL-CLOSETS or californiaclosets.com.
What's better than family, friends, and the Palm Beaches? How about inviting your family and friends to visit you in the Palm Beaches? Use hashtag #LoveThePalmBeaches on social media to share why you love where you live. And you can win weekly and monthly prizes like swag, restaurant gift cards, tickets, and hotel stays. Get all the details at thepalmbeaches.com/love and share the love all summer long with hashtag #LoveThePalmBeaches.
Mom and Dad seem different after a European-style holiday on MSC Cruises.
Call us Cloud and Yvette.
The ship had restaurants, shops, and nightlife.
Ah, La Galleria.
And of course, American touches like an aqua park and a sweets shop.
American je ne sais quoi.
Mom, you're from Wisconsin.
Wisconsin, Kevin.
Book now and save up to 30% off, plus kids sale free. MSC Cruises. Let's holiday. To book, visit msccruises.com or contact your travel advisor. Restrictions apply. Ships registered in Panama and Malta.
Looking for real food for a real good deal? Pollo Tropical $7.99 Chicken Tropi Chop Bowl is where it's at. Get our juicy 24-hour marinated grilled chicken with our famous black beans, rice, and signature homemade cilantro garlic sauce. Then, top it off with our tasty toppings. It's fresh, delicious, and only $7.99. The Chicken Tropi Chop Bowl.
Pollo Tropical.
Price excludes churrasco steak and all the way. Remember, we're open till midnight. Hours vary by location.
I'm John Morgan of Morgan & Morgan. If you've been injured in a car accident, call America's largest injury law firm. For over 35 years, my mission has been to deliver more for our clients, to deliver more for you. If you or anyone in your family has been injured in a car accident, call us now, as the time to file a claim may be limited. Last year, more clients hired Morgan & Morgan than ever before, protecting America, fighting for you. Morgan & Morgan. Visit forthepeople.com for an office near you.
Oh, the pricing you've been waiting for is back at Greenway Kia of West Palm Beach. What up, Nick Rivers? You pay the same, and you take home a new 2026 Kia Sportage for $249 a month. Popular new 2025 Kia K4s, only $199 per month. Or how about driving away in a new 2024 Kia Telluride as low as $38,998? Get incentives up to $11,000 off MSRP on select new Kias. Plus, Greenway Kia wants your old car. Get up to $6,000 over Kelley Blue Book fair market value for any trade, and put it towards the purchase of a new red tag Kia in stock. Got a job bringing home $350 a week? They want to approve your credit. Only at Greenway Kia of West Palm Beach. Call 800 new Kias. Online, greenwaykiawestpalmbeach.com. It's the Kia Summer Sticker Sales Event. Make the most of your summer.
We want to see you in a Greenway Kia.
With approval through KFA, stock number SG005991, MSRP $45,235. 24-month leases, K4 $34.99, Sportage $39.99 due at signing. 10,000 miles each per year, zero security deposit plus tax tag and $9.99 admin fee. Discount includes all Kia factory rebates to dealer, negative equity refinanced. Offers don't combine. Expires July 15th.
Good morning, everybody. Hope you're off to a great start on this Friday, the final Friday of June. We'll see a daytime high of about 90 degrees. Unsettled, there's a marginal risk for isolated severe storms. So stormy, there's also some Saharan dust in the atmosphere, but that won't be enough to get rid of the moisture. So keep the umbrella on hand. I'm WPBF 25 First Warning meteorologist Sandra Shaw. Have a great day.
From the all-new state-of-the-art Greenway Kia studio.
We want to see you in a Greenway Kia.
This is 97.9 WRMF, Palm Beach.
It's the KVJ dirt of the day. It's the KVJ dirt of the day. Virginia, take it away, because you know we need that dirt of the day.
Well, when you get divorced and your ex-wife takes $38 billion of your money, you tend to learn a lesson from that experience. And then if you're going to get married again, which Jeff Bezos is for some reason, you have an ironclad, multi-million-dollar prenup to protect your fortune. And that's exactly what he did. Now, this prenup, unlike his first marriage situation, was crafted to be fully enforceable. And it comes with full disclosure, fairness provisions, even lifestyle clauses. So it's going to be a lot harder to separate him from his billions if he and Lauren Sanchez split.
Yeah, that's probably smart. I mean, he lost half the last time.
Yeah.
If you keep dividing that every time you get married.
$38 billion.
Yeah.
That's how much he gave his first wife, Mackenzie Scott.
Right.
That's an insane amount of money.
Can you wrap your brain around that?
Nope.
I cannot.
I'd still keep my house, though. I wouldn't move. If I got 38 bill, I'm staying right where I'm at. I'm just going to build onto my property, Kev.
You are? Okay. I'd love to see that.
What a terrible idea.
I just put a house on top of my house.
Yeah.
And I don't have the money to pull the permits. I could maybe,
You could pad some palms, grease some palms.
I could get things through.
We could finally have some KVJ pull in this town.
Yeah.
It would be nice. So, yeah, they're over there in Venice right now, and it is a big deal. It's a big wedding. Of course, the who's who of weddings. And it's already done. They've already done the paperwork. They've already got the marriage certificate. The lavish ceremony in Italy that they say could cost as much as $50 million is purely symbolic. And one of the guests that we told you was going to be there on the prowl, newly single, was photographed last night catting around in Venice. Orlando Bloom with no Katy Perry.
Yeah.
Do you think Bloom is so relieved to be out of that relationship? You ever been in a relationship where you finally break free and you go, oh, this is freedom.
And she's sweet, but Katy is cringy. And I bet Orlando spent a lot of time cringing.
Yeah. That probably was it.
Before he realized this ain't for me. You know about that, Kevin.
Yeah, I mean, sometimes, you get in a relationship with somebody and you just are sometimes afraid that they're going to say something in a group that's awkward or is embarrassing, or they have a laugh that's just like, oh, please don't make her laugh.
And look, just because you're sweet in front of a camera, who knows what goes on behind the door?
True. She could be a monster.
And maybe not even a monster, but maybe extraordinarily needy.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
They've been engaged since, 2019, something like that? So
yeah, it's been a while.
You kind of see when you are going on 6 years of engagement that it's like, okay, why did we get engaged?
Well, he was photographed looking very happy with his arms around a hot brunette in Venice. They got into a car together. I'm looking at a picture of her. Like, she's laughing and they're embracing.
Katy Perry will be at that thing too, right?
No, she's actually on tour in Australia. So she will not be at the wedding in Venice, even though she went to space with Jeff Bezos' new girl, Lauren Sanchez.
Space Light.
Space Light.
Yeah, from that photo of Orlando Bloom, it looks like he's in a back seat with that girl.
I love it.
Oh, I don't know where that went.
Juicy, juicy dirt right here. This one is not as fun. Horrifying, actually. You know, Brad Pitt has been out there promoting his new movie, F1. And while he was on his promotional tour, somebody broke into his house and ransacked it and robbed it. I can't believe these celebrities don't have round-the-clock security still in their homes, but they don't. 3 people reportedly jumped a fence and went in through a window and stole a bunch of stuff and ransacked the whole place.
Yeah, that's crazy.
It's crazy.
Yeah, they had also got Jennifer Aniston, too.
That's wild.
Yeah. So, and a bunch of other celebrities as well.
I guess if you know somebody's schedule and you know they don't have round-the-clock security, you know that, hey, we can go over there and no one's watching. What about the cameras? They don't have cameras?
I don't know how this keeps happening. Yeah,
How does this keep
I'm surprised
happening?
by that as well.
I would have a live person and cameras. You're Brad Pitt. You got Brad Pitt money.
Right. You would think they'd have sensors, all that kind of stuff. They would always have somebody at the house that would be kind of a house manager watching things.
A guy with a gun always there. Come on. F around and find out.
It's crazy.
I don't know. And finally here, Jake Paul went on Piers Morgan's show, and I don't know what happened. It all fell apart. Jake called Piers a fat ass, and then the whole thing was over.
Yeah.
Was this staged? Because I get tricked a lot, and then I find out afterwards, you guys tell me, I was staged.
It depends on what the platform and who it is.
It is Piers' YouTube show. I would assume that he's really trying to get off the ground right now, and I'm sure he's more than fine being name called to get this kind of attention and publicity.
But is this real, or was this pre-planned ahead of time?
No, it probably wasn't pre-planned, but because people do not like him and people yell at him a lot, and he gets into fights all the time.
Mm-hmm. And I'm sure they probably are both going into it with the mindset of just make sure you don't make it boring. Give the people something to talk about.
Give them that clip so they can clip it for you.
I love meat. Give them some meat.
Yep.
I think the problem here, Piers, is that you think that your opinion matters.
The only proper boxer you fought was Tommy Fury, and he beat you. Pete Tyson, you wouldn't have lasted 10 seconds.
YouTube this, YouTube that, Disney that. This shit is not a joke. I'm knocking out the best of the best. You versus going to the gym, you're still a fat ass.
I mean, Canelo Alvarez there says that he would potentially kill you.
He's a 5'8" little peon. People don't realize I'm a real killer. I really do this.
I think you're a great YouTuber, a great influencer.
You can sit there and make up, but you actually don't know your facts.
Okay.
The whole interview, he's wearing a sombrero.
Yes.
Because I guess he's got an upcoming fight. He's going to be fighting Julio Cesar Chavez Jr.
Yeah, just know the Paul brothers are all about that hype. If there's a camera on, if they're in front of a microphone, they're trying to make a moment happen.
And they love the conflict.
They love the conflict.
And that's what's going on in your dirt.
Do have some celebrities having a birthday today. Her, H-E-R, she's turning 28 today. Drake Bell from Drake and Josh is turning 39 today. Also got Khloe Kardashian. She is 41 today.
My favorite Kardashian.
Oh, she is?
She is.
Why?
Because I think she is the most real and honest. I think when she speaks, She's the one that's the most able to carry a talk show and write many books. I think she's the smartest Kardashian.
I want to submit this for worst of the week, Kevin. What Virginia just said.
I like her the most.
It's a strong submission.
Yeah.
I will tell you. That is a very strong
She had her own radio show.
We get it. You love her.
How's that doing?
How's it? Yeah, Kevin.
Damn.
I love it.
Damn, Kev.
Tobey Maguire's Spider-Man is 50 years old now. Wow. Okay. Guess that franchise is a little old. J.J. Abrams, he is the great director of so many things, turning 59 today. And Vera Wang, the wedding dress fashion designer, 76, I believe, has a home on Palm Beach.
Yes.
She's listening
She
right
does
now.
it all now. She's even doing jewelry, wedding rings,
Smart.
all
Yeah, of
that.
course.
Like, she is the wedding goddess.
Got a big brand. Why not do it? All right. Also, a very happy 7th birthday to Maddox. We love you, Mom, Dad, Connor, and Olivia. That is Laura from Wellington sending that in. Got an 8th birthday shout out to Chase from Mommy, Daddy, Lucas, and Zach. We've got a shout out to Squish's fiance, Ducky, turning 25. Love you, very proud of you and what you've overcome this year. First year officially teaching first grade, having to switch schools after 2 weeks. So a lot of stuff he's gone through. So there you go. That is Squish and Ducky right there on KVJ TV.
Aw, adorable.
Also, a happy birthday right here to Laura, turning 52. She said, I was 2 Jell-O shots and a mimosa in by 6 a.m. All right, girl.
Man, I feel like Jell-O shots never work.
I love Jell-O shots. Ooh, not blue ones, but I love Jell-O shots.
I just feel like they never work.
They're fun. It's like a little dessert and a treat, and it's a little boozy. I'm down.
Oh, we had a little challenge where you were going to make Jay Bird a Jell-O shot that would rock his block.
Yeah, I honestly feel like I've never even caught a buzz from Jell-O shots.
All right.
Yeah.
Challenge accepted.
Just don't make it gross. Don't put an octopus eye in it or something.
I won't do that. I want it to be good and strong.
Okay, there you go. All right, coming up here in a couple of minutes, we got the No Name Movie game, and you can play for tickets to the KVJ live show tomorrow night at PJ National Resort and Spa, 877-979-WRMF. Virginia's on a 2-game win streak that needs to be stopped, Bird.
Yeah.
Oh, and it shall be stopped today.
Who's going to check me, boo? You?
First of all, don't you ever call me boo again. I'm going to HR.
Virginia's got 11 wins on the year. Bird and I are tied at 6. Stat Girl Whitney, thank you very much. So, yeah, the boys here need to get it going. So, if you want to play, dial us up right now, 877-979-WRMF, 877-979-9763 here on this Free-for-All Friday on the KVJ Show.
Here comes the hot sniper. I'm the lyrical gangster. Big up the crew in the area. Still have it like that. No, we don't die. Yes, we multiply. Anyone press will hear the fat lady sing. Act like you know, Rico. I know what Bo don't know. Touch them up and go. Oh, ching-ching-ching. Here comes the hot stepper. I'm the lyrical gangster. Excuse me, Mr. Officer. Still have it like that. Extraordinary. Juice like a strawberry. Money to burn, baby, all of the time. Cut the fit, just me. Fit to cut the shit. Come juggle with me. Say every time. Come here and step up. I'm the lyrical gangster. Dial emergency number. Still have it like that. Na 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 na. So we do it, man. Na 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 na. is a Latin God made me. Ain't no homie gon' play me. Top celebrity man. I'm the lyrical gangster. Excuse me, Mr. Officer. Still love you like that. No, we don't die. Yes, we multiply. Anyone test will hear the fat lady sing. Act like you know, G-Go. I know what Bo don't know. Touch them up and go. Oh, cha-cha-ching-ching. Here come the hot stepper. I'm the lyrical gangster. Big up the crew in the area. Still living like that. Na 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 na. Yeah, man. So what is na 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 na. Right? Here come the hot stepper. I'm the lyrical gangster. Big up all crew bow ya. Still love you like that. Here come the hot stepper. I'm the lyrical danger. Big up the crew in the area. Still love you like that. Here come the hot stepper. I'm the lyrical gangster. I'm a living, I'm a danger. Still love you like that. Hey. Da-da-da-da. Da-da-da-da. Da-da-da-da.
Fridays all summer long are fun. The KVJ Show Friday Morning Free-for-All on 97.9 WRMF.
All right, here we go. It's time once again for the Looney Movie Game. All right, Virginia, our two-time champ here. Got a little streak going on that needs to be stopped. We'll see if we can do that here today. Myself and Bird trying to be her speed bump to victory.
That's right, baby. Used to call me Steve Bump. Steve
What?
Bump.
Steve Bump. Who's Steve Bump?
Farrington. I meant to say.
I dated a guy and he had bad acne. Steve Bumps.
Steve Bumps.
I meant to
Yeah.
say Speed Bump. Sorry if anyone's named Steve Bump out there.
All right, Virginia, your partner is going to be Jackie in Hobe Sound. Hello, Jackie.
Hey, good morning.
Hey,
Good
girl.
morning. Okay, you ready to do this?
Let's go, Virginia.
Let's go, Jackie. I love that name. Jackie is a sassy name. Strong female name.
Okay.
That's right.
We're going to put 60 seconds on the clock here. Virginia's going to give you the clues to the movie. She can't use any of the characters' names, actors' names, or the words from the title of the movie. 60
Hold on.
seconds. Steve Bump throwing it off over there.
Steve Bumps didn't realize that he has to show me the
I
movies.
know, yeah.
He's over here thinking about, I don't know
Honey
what.
face.
Honey face.
Well, you don't have to yell about it.
Okay, your time begins now.
Okay, if you have this in your body, it lives inside of you and it eats all off of you, but it's in your tummy or in your intestines. It's
Disease.
called No, it's an animal. It's an animal. If it lives off of you and it's an animal inside of you, it's a what? Pass. What's today? Day of the week. What's
Friday.
today? And what is the darkest color?
Black Friday.
Good. Okay, what do you call? It's a snake, and he kind of like dances, and then when they play the music, do 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 do, he comes out. It's the name of a snake. Just start naming snakes.
Anaconda.
A different one. He comes out of. He dances. Pass. Okay, pass on that one. Okay, it's in Jersey, where you gamble in Jersey.
Atlantic City.
Yes. Okay, he's married to my daughter. He's my what?
Son-in-law.
Yes. Pass on that one.
Okay, picked up a few at the end for a total of 3.
Cobra.
Cobra.
We struggled on Cobra.
3. Is that enough to win the tournament? I don't know.
I don't know.
Okay.
It's tight.
Well, we'll see. All right, we do have a line open now for another player here. You can call us up, 877-979-WRMF, 877-979-9763.
Parasite. That was the other one we didn't get.
Okay. Christina is on here from Port St. Lucie. Hello, Christina.
Hey, KVJ. Happy Friday.
Christina.
Happy Friday. How you doing?
Yeah. What's going on?
We're going to get a win here. What do you say about that?
Oh, I'm partnered with Kevin.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's how she knew she was going to get a win.
Let's do it. Let's go.
Okay.
We'll win.
All right.
I love it.
60 seconds here on the clock with Christina in the No Name Movie game. Our time begins now. Pass. You're not going up. You're going the opposite.
Down.
And you're not going down a mountain. You're going put together. It's not a mountain. It's a slope. You're going pass.
Okay.
Pass. Okay, it is 2 monsters. One of them is a lizard-like thing. One is a big gorilla. And they're against each other. What is the monster that's like a lizard? Pass that one. Okay, it is an animal that swims in the water, comes out, and it's got something that could stab you at the front of its face. What kind of swimmy animal is that? Pass. Okay, pass. It is when you get to the point where water starts to make movement in the pan, it is at the what? It's getting hot. It is now at its...
What you guys have here?
Huh?
What?
Are you all right?
What?
Huh? What? Huh? What's going on here?
You guys have here?
Huh?
How many movies do we have here? I think it's.
What kind of movies do you guys have here?
What kind of movies do you have? What is this?
These are hard.
Okay. The ones that we didn't get was all of them, but of those was Downhill. We didn't get Downhill. Boiling Point was the last one I went through. Godzilla versus Kong. That was the big lizard monster versus the big monkey monster. Huh? You ever heard of Godzilla? Yeah, well, this is not really working great. I don't know why. We're just... That's okay. We're not clicking today.
You have amazing chemistry.
Yeah. Wow.
She said Kong, but I don't think she realized she had to say Godzilla versus Kong.
Uh-huh.
It's tricky.
Yeah, that was very tricky.
Okay, let's move along.
Ooh-wee. All right. Okay, well, I'm not getting that win today. Okay, let's see. Anthony from Port St. Lucie. He's the only one that can take Virginia down. 3 could do the win unless Anthony has something to say about it. What up, Anthony?
Ooh, what's up, guys? We got this, bird.
Anthony, you have no idea how big this one is. Bringing the belt to the live show tomorrow would be perfect.
It's big.
We got this.
Okay.
We got this.
All right, brother. I like your energy. I love it.
Okay, let's see how you do here with 60 seconds on the clock in the No Name Movie game. Your time begins now.
If you pass, they are the Navy of Unalive. I can't pass. It's a movie. What is that? I don't. It's a some blank pass. Man, that heat. You are messing heat. You're messing that heat. It's don't you mess with that heat. Another name for messing heat. If you're sleeping with somebody without a the opposite of when another name for anxiety. It's okay to lose to partner. Must not lose to. Think about another name for afraid. Another name for afraid.
Scared.
Pass.
Oh. Yeah, Virginia's just going to win every week. I mean, Bird and I got a 0-0. It's just terrible. What the gosh, man.
Anthony, I am just so sorry.
I think we need to find better.
I'm sorry, man. We'll get him next time.
Okay. Yeah, I apologize.
Good. Yeah, I don't know. I think we need to get somebody else to challenge Virginia. We just are not doing it.
Question. When we play the No Name Movie game tomorrow night, can the belt please change hands? Unless the champ is scared.
We can play. I just don't think you have the ability to take it from me, Pumpkin.
Kevin, please let me take that belt tomorrow.
Bless your heart.
Come on. Let's do this thing. I want to leave with that belt tomorrow night.
Well, you'll have to beat me, which apparently is really difficult.
Oh, gosh. A sore winner.
Unreal. I know. It's terrible.
You want to touch it?
I hate every part of it.
Evil wins again.
You want to touch it?
I want to touch nothing of yours.
Well, the big movie that is opening up this weekend, it stars Brad Pitt and Javier Bardem. It's F1, the movie.
You're making a mistake thinking that I'm just going to be some grateful kid who'll bend the knee to an old timer.
I never should have pulled you into this.
That's the other driver. You say he was old. He not that old. That's a handsome man right there.
Now, Brad Pitt.
What's he doing?
Plan C. Be ready.
Just got hope for some lucky breaks.
Hope is not a strategy.
Anything else, Professor?
Drive fast.
Can you tell if a movie's terrible just by listening to the trailer?
Yes, you can.
That does not sound like my kind of movie.
I'd say the last 5 minutes is not been the best radio.
Yeah. I feel like it's not all our fault, though. A lot of it is, but not all of it.
We're trying.
Yeah, we're doing what we can. All right, Megan 2.0 also in theaters this weekend. Coming up here in a couple of minutes, if you need a little summer escape to Universal, we got that for you. You could be staying up in a little resort that they got there with some tickets to Universal Studios and Islands of Adventure. We got the code word you need to enter into the app or the website in just a couple of minutes. And also, we're going to be getting to our Camp KVJ as well. So want to be able to get a nice little win here today with some Rapids Water Park tickets and the Norton Museum of Art. If you're a kid 12 under, want to play along with us, 877-979-WRMF. We'll do that next.
97.9 WRMF and Palm Beach International Airport are sending you nonstop to Nashville. Listen on the WRMF app for Nashville artists like
Jelly Roll, Shabuzi. Hey, it's Luke Combs. I'm Morgan Wallen.
and more. Then tap the track in the app when you hear a song from one of those artists, and you'll be entered to win a trip to Music City.
Amazing!
The more you tap, the more times you're entered to win. All the info at WRMF.com. It's nonstop to Nashville from Palm Beach International Airport and 97.9 WRMF. From the WRMF Anajar and Levine Accident Attorneys Traffic Center.
Anajar and Levine Accident Attorneys. Call 1-800-747-FREE.
That's 1-800-747-3733.
This traffic report is a service of Schumacher Auto Group. Come, join the family. Visit our website at SchumacherAuto.com. Still accident-free, Palm Beach County. The same can be said for Martin and Broward County. And that means all you'll need to expect is the usual congestion that comes with the morning commute. Traffic is a service of Massage Envy in the Traffic Center. I'm Parker Starr.
Having one of those weeks? Take a break and book some me time at Massage Envy. Book your next massage, facial, or stretch at MassageEnvy.com. Massage Envy, where better begins. Massage Envy is always hiring licensed massage therapists and estheticians.
Now at Verizon, we're locking in low prices for 3 years, guaranteed, on my plan. And you can get a single line for just $45 a month when you switch and bring your phone. That's our best price ever on unlimited welcome, with autopay plus taxes and fees, guaranteed for 3 years. Because at Verizon, we got you. Visit your local West Palm Beach Verizon store today. $20 monthly promo credits applied over 36 months with a new line on unlimited welcome. In times of congestion, unlimited 5G and 4G LTE may be temporarily slower than other traffic. Domestic data roaming at 2G speeds. Price guarantee applies to then current base monthly rate. Additional terms and conditions apply.
John C. Cassidy Air Conditioning and Plumbing is proud to unveil that the C stands for comfort.
Mr. Announcer Man, sir, the C is for Charles.
The C stands for cool.
It's Charles.
The C stands for care with class.
Charles.
Hush, hush. John C. Cassidy has kept Palm Beach County cool and comfortable with care and glass since 1960. Find out more at CassidyAC.com to see for yourself.
Welcome back to Behind the Screen, where we reveal the harsh realities behind the picture-perfect world of social media. Let's see what online fraud we're exposing today, shall we? Vaping. First up is Alex, a varsity basketball player who posted about taking a halftime vape break with his friends. Let's see what's behind the screen.
You okay, dude? Somebody help!
Looks like respiratory damage might have cost his team the game. Up next, we've got Sally, who posted about her nighttime routine, including a hit before bed. Let's see what's behind the screen.
I just want to sleep.
Sorry, Sally. Guess sleep is not an option tonight. Stick around, because coming up after the break, we've got a 14-year-old posting about how he can quit anytime.
The nicotine in vapes is as addictive as cocaine or heroin. Vaping is ugly behind the screen. Get the facts at thefactsnow.com.
Bank of America is the nation's leading business lender, and we're ready to help with your next goal here in the Palm Beaches and Treasure Coast. That's why we have over 3,700 local business specialists across the country. Because with the right team, your business and community prosper. What would you like the power to do? Learn more at bankofamerica.com/local business. Bank of America, official bank of FIFA Club World Cup 2025. Bank of America Corporation, all rights reserved.
Here's another reason to try the bus, the train, or any other type of public transportation. It's the Guaranteed Ride Home program. You can now get free Uber rides home from work if you regularly take public transportation or even carpool to work. That's right, free Uber rides home. And there's no cost to sign up. Just visit guaranteedridehome.org to register. That's guaranteedridehome.org. Guaranteedridehome.org. Operated by South Florida Commuter Services, a program of the Florida Department of Transportation.
Injured in an accident? At Lytle Riders, Smith, Ivy, and Pronrath, we have a team of attorneys with over 450 years of combined experience. With offices throughout South Florida, our team is ready to fight for you. You will pay nothing unless we win your case. Visit Lytle Rider at foryourrights.com. Main office, West Palm Beach.
The Great Smile Dental team is amazing. If you haven't been to the dentist in a minute, this is your sign. Get to Great Smile Dental. Let them fix your smile and make it perfect. They have a new patient special. Just $149 is everything, all included. Your x-ray, your exam, and your cleaning. Just $149 for all of that. GreatSmileDental.com. You're going to love them. Family owned and operated. They do it right the first time. Right there in Port St. Lucie. GreatSmileDental.com.
South Florida weather is 15 seconds away from the H. Gregg West Palm Beach Weather Center.
Tired of being told what you can't do? It's time to break free from limitations and seize the opportunity with hgreg.com. We believe in saying yes. Visit hgreg.com right now in West Palm Beach and get the car you want and the financing you need. hgreg.com. Save more. Drive happy.
Today's forecast calls for scattered rain, a lot of humidity, a high of 86, and a low of 78.
When you're trying to find quality candidates, all the searching, screening, and interviewing can become a job itself. You need Indeed, the all-in-one platform that makes it easy to interview, screen, and hire quality people. Visit Indeed.com/credit.
Guess what? Discover's accepted at 99% of places that take credit cards nationwide. You heard right, 99%. If you don't think so, maybe it's time to face facts. You're stuck in the past. Based on the February 2024 Nielsen report, learn more at discover.com/credit card.
What you need to know on the KVJ Show.
Wouldn't it be nice to have a little getaway, even if it is to Orlando? A lot of magical things are going on there, including a little summer escape that we have got for you right now. All you have to do is take the code word guitar, GUITAR, and enter that into the 97.9 WRMF app, GUITAR. You can also take it to WRMF.com and you're qualified for this getaway with the resort stay and admission for two to both Universal Studios and Islands of Adventure. We do a code word 35 minutes past every single hour, all the way till midnight tonight. More times you enter, the better your chances of winning. Guitar is what you need right now for your summer escape to Universal Orlando. And we've also got a nice little chance for the kids to go and enjoy themselves. We've got Camp KVJ talking a good bit yesterday just about how expensive it is for parents to find something fun for their kids to do. So what we're doing is a 4-pack of tickets to both Rapids Water Park and the Norton Museum of Art. We do a fun little game here, and it is called Denny's or Animal. That is the name of the game that we're going to be playing here today. And looks like we might have, is this Kimberly on the line? Hello.
Hi.
Hey, are you here to play a little Denny's or Animal?
Yes, we are. Hold on. Let me get my son on.
Okay.
Hello.
Hey, what's your name, bud?
Otto.
Otto. How's it going, Otto?
Yeah. Good.
Good. You having a good summer?
Yeah.
Okay. You ever been to Rapids Water Park, Otto?
No.
Okay. All right, it's going to be a first, yeah.
You would love it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I think you'll love it. And your mom would love the Norton Museum of Art. And you might, too. Get cultured at a young age. How old are you, Otto?
7, almost 8.
Okay. That almost 8 is very important. When you get to that age. Very
Get that
important.
credit. Get that credit, Otto.
Okay. All right. What we got here is we've got some animal noises. You got to tell me if they're the real thing or if it's actually producer Denny's. The first thing that I got for you here, this is a cheetah catching and eating a water buffalo. They're crunchy. Did you know that they were that crunchy?
And it sounds like that zombie is back again.
Yeah, it was. It's a zombie cheetah that ate a water buffalo potato chip.
It sounded like the cheetah was eating Cheetos, didn't it?
Yes,
crunchy.
I think I know what you're saying. Yes.
It took me a second.
I think so. All right, what do you think here, Otto? Is that Denny's or Animal?
Denny's.
Gonna go Denny's on that. What gave it away? All right, very nice. Good job there, Otto. Okay, right here we've got a clip of a gorilla that is scaring off a zookeeper. I mean, that's got to be Denny's, right?
I mean, it's so...
Raw. What do you think, Otto? Is that the real thing, or is that Denny's?
Denny's.
You're going to go Denny's. See, I think so as well, but they're telling me that that's actually the real gorilla. Can you believe that? It sounds like Denny's, doesn't it? You think maybe Denny's is part gorilla?
Wow, that was a tricky one.
That was a tricky one.
You thought it was Denny's too?
I did.
Yeah. It was a tricky one. It really was. He's that good. All right, one more for you here, Otto. And Denny's or Animal for a little Camp KVJ tickets. This is a mama bird feeding her baby. I believe that's where it's regurgitating the worms up.
I've actually seen Denny's regurgitate.
Just like that, yeah.
I have too, a couple times.
Yeah.
In front of the Crazy Horse Saloon with like 15 people watching.
Yeah, it's a noise he makes too.
It's pretty awesome.
All right, what do you think about that one, Otto? Is that Denny's or Animal?
Denny's.
Denny's, yes. You are correct on that one. Yeah, that one, believe it or not, that was Denny's here doing those noises. Yeah, that's him out front of that's him on the side of the Crazy Horse.
That's so good, Denny's.
Yeah. All right, Otto, you for the very first time are going to be off for a very fun day at the Rapids Water Park, also Norton Museum of Art, all courtesy of Love the Palm Beaches and Camp KVJ. Okay, bud?
Thank you.
Okay, you are welcome. Aww. Very well done there. Very well done. We will have some tickets. I believe we have Norton Museum of Art next week.
Fancy.
As well. So it continues on. We've still got Lion Country Safari coming up, Palm Beach Zoo, Cox Science Center, Drive Shack is going to be in the mix.
I love it.
Love the Palm Beaches has definitely hooked us up. All righty, we've got Normal or Nope coming up here in a couple of minutes. Your behavior, is what you're doing normal or is it not? That is the big argument, the question that we're going to be asking. And somebody want to know about a policy they have about always washing any new clothes before they wear them. Normal or no? We'll discuss next.
My baby born a Birkin. She's been telling me all night long. Gasoline and groceries. The list goes on and on. It's 9 to 5 ain't working. Why the hell do I work so hard? I can't worry about my problems. I can't take them when I'm gone. 1, here comes the 2 to the 3 to the 4. Tell them bring another round, we need plenty more. 2 stepping on the table, she don't need a dance floor. Oh my, good Lord. Someone pour me up a double shot of whiskey. They know me and Jack Daniels got a history. There's a party downtown near 5th Street. Everybody at the bar getting tipsy. Everybody at the bar getting tipsy. Everybody at the bar getting tipsy. I've been boozy since I left. I ain't changing for a check. Tell my mom I ain't forget. Woke up drunk at 10 a.m. We gon' do this shit again. Tell your girl to bring a friend. Oh Lord, 1. Here comes the 2 to the 3 to the 4. Tell them bring another round. We need plenty more. 2 stepping on the table. She don't need a dance floor. Oh my, good Lord. Someone pour me up a double shot of whiskey. They know me and Jack Daniels got a history. There's a party downtown near 5th Street. Everybody at the bar getting tipsy. Everybody at the bar getting tipsy. Everybody at the bar getting tipsy. Here comes the 2 to the 3 to the 4. When it's last call and they kick us out the door. It's getting kinda late, but the ladies want some more. Oh my, good Lord. Tell them drink some. Someone pour me up a double shot of whiskey. They know me and Jack Daniels got a history. There's a party downtown near 5th Street. Everybody at the bar getting tipsy. Someone pour me up a double shot of whiskey. They know me and Jack Daniels got a history. At the bottom of a bottle, don't miss me. Everybody at the bar getting tipsy. Everybody at the bar getting tipsy. Everybody at the bar getting tipsy.
Okay, normal or nope? How would you categorize your behavior if one of those people that always has to wash their clothes before they wear them when they buy them from a store? Now, this person says that my husband says that it is kind of weird that I do this because when I go to the store, I've got no problem trying those clothes on in the store. Then I buy them, but then I get freaked out if I try to wear them then out before I wash them.
I see what he's saying because, yeah, just the fact that you're trying it on. I mean, you're already putting it on you, and that's gross if you think that somebody else has tried it on and you don't know how their level of cleanliness ranks.
Mm-hmm. But then what do you do if you ever want to try on clothes in the store? You're not going to be able to wash them before you try them on, and I think you just unfortunately have to kind of go through that funk, right?
You have to hope for the honor system.
And I just accept the fact that, man, the world is gross. Humans are grosser, and you're going to get a little fecal matter on you. Just the way of the world. Sorry. I didn't make the rules, believe me.
I'm trying to avoid fecal.
I don't think you can.
Ugh.
So I have to accept that when I walk out in the day that at some point I'm going to get fecal matter on me, and that's just life?
Well, you had that one story about people trying on clothes at stores, and there were traces when they tested it out. Yeah. There were gross things on it, which one of them was the FM.
You don't have a choice when you're trying it on. You have to try it on. But when you get home, you do have a choice. You have a choice to wash it at that point. And I think that's what she chooses to do. And I'm with her. It's weird.
I have a normal or nope. Is it normal to buy something, try it on in the store, think you look so snatched in it, go home, put it back on, and then in your own mirror, it looks completely different, i.e. awful?
Yeah, there are some like tricky mirrors where they make you look skinnier.
I think certain stores have trick mirrors.
They do.
I think that's a fact.
Yeah, it is. They've even kind of done a study on that because it really does affect. I went into one and I did not look good. The lighting was so bright. I looked so pale, washed out. I looked like a blimp. I'm like, I looked hideous. And everything I put on, I'm like, it looks terrible.
But you don't look like that in real life, though. So I want, because we have those elevators here, and it's the elevators where you can see, it's like a mirror. You can see a reflection. Nobody has ever looked good in that thing.
Really?
But then I wonder, is that how you really look? Or is it just the lighting making you look terrible?
Well, lighting is a big deal when it comes to appearance. And yeah, the mirrors also too, they kind of mess with you. And I think there's some things they can actually do. You've seen funhouse mirrors.
Yeah.
And how they can change an image. I don't think all mirrors are created alike.
And I think some places know how to manipulate the mirror, know how to make you look elongated just a little, ever so slightly.
Because at the store, my man boobs weren't sticking out. I got home and I go, why did I not see my pepperonis when I was in the store?
So much sexy.
Yeah. Now, this is another one. Somebody says, normal or nope, I take comfort in watching myself in the mirror while I cry.
You are one step away from uploading a TikTok cry video.
But they find comfort in it. I'm wondering if the people that you see crying on social media, if it's almost the same thing. There's something therapeutic about seeing the tears. Maybe it validates it and makes it real when you can see it.
I think for some people, when they do have an emotional breakdown and they kind of felt like they weren't feeling anything and they finally do feel something, they are almost relieved and they may want to witness that and kind of not enjoy it, but
live in that moment and allow themselves the release.
Because I have heard somebody tell me that they were feeling like they just were numb and then they had a breakdown and they cried and they loved the fact that they were crying, even though it didn't feel great. It showed them that they weren't completely dead inside.
Was that Kevin?
I didn't want to say it. I didn't want to dox him.
Thank you for leaving me out of that. I do appreciate that. Yeah. Somebody said, as far as is it normal to wash the clothes before you wear them? Let me just tell you, I work in retail and you should. The horror stories would chill you to the bone.
I'm sure people wipe boogers.
Yeah.
Fecal matter.
We did a whole segment on this.
Everything.
He had a horrific list of the things they find in clothing at a store.
I believe all of it. And I think in the changing room, you have no choice. You don't carry a washing machine with you to the mall. You have to try the stuff on in the changing room. But once you get home, you need to put it in the washing machine.
True or false, I have seen somebody take their shirt off at a Walmart and try a shirt on right there in the aisle.
True.
Very true.
Somebody said,
if it's Renegade, it's Walmart.
One text says, I bought a brand new bathing suit from Target, didn't try it on. I brought it home and went to wash it, and there was a stain in the crotch area. When I returned it, I told them, and they slapped a sale price on it, put it back on the rack.
Oh.
Huh.
How much?
Yes.
I mean, Mama does love a sale.
Yeah, okay. You go to the discount rack, it's like, okay.
There's no way. You got to draw a line with stains.
You got to draw a line with stains in the undergarment.
Somebody's texted and they said, I like to cry when driving. I find that soothing.
Really?
Sometimes people really do feel a relief after a big old cry. You feel like you ran a marathon. You're almost relaxed in a serene state. If you've got a lot of emotion built up and you finally let the storm hit, it can be quite therapeutic for a lot of people out there.
Okay. How about that?
Now, that's ever happened to me.
Is that why you have tinted windows so we don't see you weep?
I don't even care. Let them watch.
Somebody wanting to know how normal their irrational fears are. They said, after seeing it on the news, I am now afraid my house will be swallowed up by a sinkhole.
I think about this too.
And they said, I clench up anytime I hear any weird noise coming from my house.
I think that this is a common thing, especially if you see it in the news. And in Florida, sinkholes do happen. It's not an irrational fear, right, Kevin?
I did.
Well, I think
not. It may not be.
I wouldn't call it irrational, but I think you shouldn't get obsessed with it because it's a low probability of happening. Yeah. You can't live your life thinking it's the sinkhole's always going to come because there's a very, very high probability that it's not.
Of course. How many people even think that? If you hear and houses do tend to creak or make a weird noise, you're going, oh my gosh, sinkhole. I wonder how many people actually they think that.
I know my house creaks and I know it shifts because I can see like little cracks here and there.
Oh, yeah.
And when I see a crack, I'm like, great, the sinkhole is just right around the corner.
My house makes so many just bizarre, creepy noises. It sounds like someone's knocking on my back window.
That was me.
I look out, there's nobody there. It's weird, man. And then at the bottom of my house, there's this cracking that's going on. And what the hell does that mean?
It's because the ground under our houses shifts. And Florida, it's so much water beneath us. Like, I think a lot of houses shift. I don't think it's an abnormal thing that we have cracks in our houses.
Am I going to get Wizard of Oz witch style? Am I going to wake up one morning and there's going to be a house on top of me?
Let's hope not.
I hope not.
This person said, I'm also terrified of choking on food when I am home alone. Even swallowing pills freaks me out. I won't take my vitamins if I'm home alone.
If you do live alone, and it is scary because I have choked by myself.
Me too.
And it's horrifying. And you go through a state of panic for a good 30 seconds and thank God nothing bad happened, but it'll shake you up.
I thought I was going to die. I was sucking on a breath mint and I was blow drying my hair. This was like in the late 90s and I was flipped upside down trying to make it big and poofy.
Oh, yeah.
And the mint went in the wrong place in my throat. And for like 30 seconds, I thought I was going to die.
Oh, no.
Yeah, I
could not breathe. I was like, it's the end on a breath mint.
But you'd have fresh breath and death.
Dude, I almost choked on a salad recently.
Really?
Yeah, it was a big old thing of lettuce, and I didn't really chew it up, and it got stuck in my throat. I'm going to die from a salad?
See? Nothing good comes from salads.
Yeah, salad's going to kill him eventually.
It goes against your whole mantra. What are you doing?
You should see how I salad, though. My salad turns to soup.
So much cheese, so much dressing.
It's so drenched with dressing.
And they said they're also scared of mosquitoes because of the diseases they carry. So, yeah, I don't know how irrational that is. I mean, it is true.
I think my building fear is more rational than anything we heard there. I mean, it is silly and embarrassing to have to tell people I have a tough time walking in front of large structures. People never understand it. They go, "What do you mean by that?" I go, my legs will lock. I will have a major panic attack, and I don't think I'm real.
I've seen it. It's pretty wild to watch.
Yeah, it's embarrassing. I mean, it really is. I talk about it because I was really embarrassed as a kid and I hid it from people. And I think if I was open about it and talked to more people as a youngster, it would have helped me out greatly. So maybe young kids out there who are suffering from that, talk to somebody. Someone wants to help you. They really do.
If you have a phobia and it's keeping you from being happy in your day-to-day life, there are experts that can help you and work through it. We took Rocco to therapy for like 8 months, and he had irrational fears that we helped him work through. The therapist was great.
Well, they were wondering why I kept failing math. And I mean, I'm not good at math by any means, but I couldn't go to the second story in my algebra class. And during class, there's hot girls in there, and all of a sudden I start doing things like Jason Lee Pennington, Jason Lee Pennington, Jason Lee Pennington. I sound insane. So I just stopped going to class.
It's all coming together, isn't it?
I mean, do you honestly use algebra today?
No, but it did cause me a heap load of problems in my high school career.
You're doing all right.
Yeah, algebra, smalgebra.
Well, if you're wondering if something that you're doing is normal or nope, just text it into us, 877-979-WRMF. The KVJ Show on this free for all Friday flashback with little Destiny's Child.
First we started at Rocco, taking me places I ain't never been. But now you're getting comfortable, ain't doing those things you did no more. You're slowly making me pay for things your money should be handling. And now you ask to use my car, drive it all day and don't fill up the tank. And you have the audacity to even come and step to me, ask to hold some money from me until you get your check next week. You're trifling, good for nothing type of brother. Silly me, why haven't I found another? A baller, when times get hard, need someone to help me out. Instead of a scrub like you who don't know what a man's about. Can you pay my bills? Can you pay my telephone bills? Can you pay my automobiles? Can you give me maybe my chill? I don't think you do, so you can paying on my car. Gave me back credit, buy me gifts with my own hands. Haven't paid the first bill, but you're steady heading to the mall. Going on shopping sprees, perpetrating to your friends like you be ballin'. And then you use my cell phone, calling whoever that you think at home. And then when the bill comes, all of a sudden you be acting dumb. Don't know where none of these calls come from. Your mama's number's here more than once. You trifling, good for nothing type of brother. Silly me, why haven't I found another? A baller. When times get hard, need someone to help me out. Instead of a scrub like you who don't know what a man's about. Can you pay the bills? Keep paying my telephone bills. Keep paying my bills. I don't think you do. So you and me are through. Can you pay my bills? Keep paying my telephone bills. Keep paying my automobile. You're trifling, good for nothing type of brother. Telling me why haven't I found another? You're trifling, good for nothing type of brother. Pay my bills, can you pay my telephone bills? Pay my automobiles, then maybe we could chill. I don't think you do, so you and me are through.
I just want to thank Beyonce for letting us play her on this show. According to the rumors that are out there, is if you don't thank Beyonce, then someone's going to come kill you, I guess. Is that Diddy?
Unalive you.
Unalive you. I forgot that's what it was. Silly thing that Kanye West, apparently the silly rumor we were talking about, he saved Taylor Swift's life by stepping up there at the VMAs and thanking Beyonce for knowing she wouldn't, because Diddy was going to have her killed otherwise.
Oh, so silly.
Yeah,
Does that mean Diddy and Jay-Z were in on that as well?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Oh, wow. This goes deep for
It
Diddy.
really does. Yeah, it's pretty silly. All right, well, coming up here on the KVJ show, got to talk about this one show that people are putting on my radar, especially with the cruise industry so big here. Have you seen this new thing on Netflix? It's called Trainwreck: The Poop Cruise.
No, what is that?
Oh, you're going to find out about that coming up here. It sounds like the cruise from hell.
The KVJ Show, Friday morning free for all on 97.9 WRMF. Here's what's coming up on the Dirt of the Day. Dirt of the Day.
Well, this is a reality show that certainly has my attention. It's coming to the U.S. and it's called Virgin Island. It's exactly what it sounds like.
Okay.
It's like Temptation Island,
Yeah. Mhm.
but all the contestants are virgins.
Of course they are.
Wow.
I'm sure. None of them are lying.
Yeah, I mean, how do we know for sure?
I don't know. There's a way to check.
Yeah, I don't think that's the right move.
Coming up in your dirt.
Entertainment updates 5 minutes after every hour from the KVJ Show on 97.9 WRMF. From the WRMF Anajar and Levine Accident Attorneys Traffic Center.
Anajar and Levine Accident Attorneys. Call 1-800-747-FREE.
That's 1-800-747-3733.
This traffic report is a service of Schumacher Auto Group. Come, join the family. Visit our website at SchumacherAuto.com. We now have 2 accidents to avoid here in Palm Beach County, beginning I-95 northbound on the Forest Hill Boulevard entrance ramp. The left lane is blocked here. Please use caution approaching the area. You'll find the second, also I-95 northbound on the entrance ramp from Gateway Boulevard. Traffic is a service of Massage Envy in the traffic center. I'm Parker Starr.
Having one of those weeks? Take a break and book some me time at Massage Envy. Book your next massage, facial, or stretch at MassageEnvy.com. Massage Envy, where better begins. Massage Envy is always hiring licensed massage therapists and estheticians.
At Massey Services, we know that no 2 lawns are the same. That's why we create a customized lawn care plan for whatever your landscape looks like. From season to season, our personalized treatments keep your lawn healthy and beautiful all year long. Personalized, because it is personal. We take as much pride in your lawn as you do. Schedule your free inspection today at MasseyServices.com. Massey Services. Expect more and get it.
Make plans to join KVJ in tradition. It is going to be so much fun for the 4th of July celebration presented by Mattamy Homes.
On Friday, July 4th from 5 p.m. to 9 p.m., Tradition Square will come alive with the electric sounds of the ZMK and the Snack Pack, and a homegrown boot-stomping tribute to the Zach Brown Band.
This year, we honor the Tradition community as a true melting pot representing the unique flavors and cultures of the states that our residents come from.
It's a celebration of flavor, fun, and the red, white, and you.
So don't miss July 4th at Tradition Square in Port St. Lucie.
For more information, please visit traditionfl.com.
Everyone has a fave Wendy's Frosty flavor. And when you're choosing from chocolate or vanilla, it's not that hard. But now, there's all new Frosty Swirls and Frosty Fusions. So try picking your fave from Oreo Brownie Fusion, Pop-Tarts Strawberry Fusion, Strawberry Swirl, Brownie Batter Swirl, Caramel Swirl, and Caramel Crunch Fusion. Not so easy now, huh? For a fresh way to Frosty, gotta be Wendy's. Open till midnight or later.
At participating U.S. Wendy's, hours may vary by location. Oreo is a trademark of Mondelez International Group. Pop-Tarts is a trademark of Kellogg North America Co., LLC. Used with permission.
When you're hiring, have you ever felt like you're missing out on meeting great candidates? Well, they're not hard to find when you go to ZipRecruiter. ZipRecruiter helps 10 million people with their job search every day. People who are actively looking for jobs like yours. So it's easy to find the right person fast. 4 out of 5 employers who post on ZipRecruiter get a quality candidate within the first day. Try ZipRecruiter for free at ZipRecruiter.com/free. That's ZipRecruiter.com/free.
I was just seeing that still the numbers are there. The number 1 killer globally is heart disease. Now, some things are getting better. They are finding that there's less heart attacks, but there's still a serious threat that is going on. And that's why going to Life Imaging FLA could be the thing that saves your life. And it's so easy to do. Doesn't cost you any money. It is a free heart scan, a $699 value you get with just a few minimum requirements. And what it can tell you is what's going on with your heart. Now, 80% of the people that check in, they're all good. It's not a problem. But that 20%, it's life-saving for them. They go to the hospital, they might have a blockage, and they clear it up, and then they continue to live. That's why it's so important to do this. And it's easy. It takes you 10 minutes. You don't take off your clothes. You don't have any kind of uncomfortable dyes. And they even do cancer screening and virtual colonography. To get it, all you do, take out your smartphone, dial pound 250, and say the keyword free heart scan. That's pound 250. Say the keyword free heart scan.
What are you doing? I'm online, coastalweightlossecret.com. It's Tracy, just reading some reviews. Like this one from Liz. She says, I'm really glad I found this place. I was super stuck in my weight loss, and they, Coastal Weight Loss Secret, helped me get back on track. Cheryl says she's down 22 pounds in 6 weeks. And Marna says it's the best thing she ever did for her weight loss. She went from 180 pounds to 155. I went down 43 pounds in 3.5 months. You can too. If you are stuck in your weight loss journey, or if you're stuck just saying to yourself, losing weight is too hard. It can be difficult, but it can be really easy too with Coastal Weight Loss Secret. Plus, it's all natural. It's getting your metabolism back. But no, it's not with shots. You don't have to go to the gym. You're not even counting calories or doing those prepackaged meals. You're learning a secret with Coastal Weight Loss Secret, just like Emmanuel did, saying he lost 74 pounds in 4 months. Call Dr. Zuckerman now. Make that complimentary consultation at 561-680-3090. And check out all the reviews online, coastalweightlossecret.com.
In the world of home comfort, one name stands above the rest. Lindstrom Air Conditioning and Plumbing. For 50 years, South Florida's premier AC and plumbing solution. Always innovating, constantly evolving to meet your needs. Problem solvers tackling your toughest home comfort challenges. Choose the best. Choose Lindstrom Air Conditioning and Plumbing. A Carrier Factory authorized dealer. 833-390-5359. Or visit LindstromAir.com. And you'll be saying...
those guys.
Get ready for the Birch Lane Memorial Day event. Now through May 27th, save up to 60% off classic style and decor. Every piece is handpicked and crafted to last for years to come. Visit them at Meisner Park to explore everything from outdoor sets to living room furniture and everything in between. And get fast free shipping. Shop at Meisner Park in Boca Raton or at birchlane.com.
Precision Door, a name you can trust.
I love the Precision Garage Door team. They are the only team I trust to do any kind of work on my garage door. Precision Garage Door Services. They show up on time in precision wrapped trucks, so you know it's them. Plus, they send you a text with their picture before they arrive, just for added safety. You know, why settle for better when you can have the best? Precision Garage Door Services, the company that I have trusted for years. Schedule your appointment right now online, 24 hours a day. Go to flgaragedoor.com for Precision Garage Door Services.
Precision Door Service, a name you can trust.
Injured? Visit Lytle Ryder Smith, Ivy, and Fromrath at foryourrights.com.
Good morning, everybody. Hope you're off to a great start on this Friday, the final Friday of June. We'll see a daytime high of about 90 degrees. Unsettled, there's a marginal risk for isolated severe storms. So stormy, there's also some Saharan dust in the atmosphere, but that won't be enough to get rid of the moisture. So keep the umbrella on hand. I'm WPDF 25 First Warning meteorologist Sandra Shaw. Have a great day.
From the all-new state-of-the-art Greenway Kia studio.
We want to see you in a Greenway Kia.
This is 97.9 WRMF, Palm Beach.
It's the KVJ Dirt of the Day. It's the KVJ Dirt of the Day. Virginia, take it away.
Because you know we need that Dirt of the Day.
Well, this is certainly an interesting concept for a show. Virgin Island, where all of the contestants are young and virgins, and some of them have, I guess, intimacy issues and stuff like that. So this is going to be a show that is going to be coming to the U.S. very soon. Virgins between the ages of 22 and 30 will be tackling fears about intimacy and body image on this island as they try to figure it all out.
So you're very sensitive about these things that you don't want to admit to. So you're going to go on to a global television show to expose all of your insecurities and to deal with the fact that you are a self-proclaimed virgin.
But
bingo.
No, but they don't want any attention, Kevin.
Yeah. I just can't talk about, okay, it's a TV deal.
Okay, it's your confession time.
Well, today is the day. The Diddy trial may be wrapping up at 9 o'clock today. The defense puts out its closing arguments, and after that, whenever they're done, then it's going to be time for the jury to start figuring out what's going on.
So how does this work, Kev? They end the process, the jury goes back into a room, and that's where they deliberate?
Yep.
And does it have to be unanimous for him to go to jail or prison?
I think they all have to agree, yes.
So even if one person says nope, he walks.
Yeah.
Well, that's called a hung jury.
Okay.
And that's what gets uncomfortable about it, because some people are like, let's just go home. And they're like,
oh, you know there's been cases where it's been decided because someone's going, you know what, man, I just want to eat a good meal. I want to get the hell out of here. Whatever, he's guilty.
Yeah, no, some people do. They finally
Humans
just
are human.
Oh, if you don't think in the history of juries that's not happened.
100% that has happened. And then you probably feel bad about it afterwards, but you were hungry.
How good was that meal?
Yeah, so everybody was in court yesterday. You had all of his kids. I think he has 6 kids. Is that right? 6 kids and his mother. Now, a lot of the testimony the kids did skip, especially the girls. They didn't come for the
baby oil.
Baby oil, yes. If it was coated in baby oil, they weren't there. But they were all there yesterday, and they were seen tearfully leaving the courthouse all together, hand in hand, where they are hoping that their dad gets away with it. Crazy stuff.
Good luck.
And did you see this? They're digging into your boy Martin Kove.
I saw the body cam footage of the aftermath, and she, just lays into him, and it's in front of Martin Kove's son. Mm-hmm. So he's in the middle just watching his dad get reamed, and then the police officer had some chosen words for him as well. And in my opinion, it seemed like he might have
been on the sippy.
I don't know. He's 78. She kept calling him 80. And by the way, if you're 78 and being called 80, it's insulting. Those 2 years matter.
Yeah.
It does.
If somebody bites me, though, guess what? I'm going to be insulting.
Okay, he was in the wrong, and I think he bit her trying to play around, and he got lost in the sauce.
And he's probably drunk.
And here's where he messed up. She confronted him after and said, Martin, that wasn't cool that you bit me. You shouldn't have done that. And he got defensive and mad at her and turned it around on her. And then she's like, you know what? Screw you. I'm calling the cops.
If he would have just been cool about it and been like, you know what? I'm a little tipsy.
She even said that in the body cam. She goes, if you'd have just apologized and just, said you were sorry, this never would have gotten to this point. But then you scream at me all aggressive, like John Kreese in the movies.
Maybe he's not acting.
Yeah. I don't know if he is.
So this is not the first time he's had a little bit of a problem. I guess on the set of Cobra Kai, he had to be reprimanded because he said some sideways stuff to a extra that was on the set.
Like carnal, weird, creepy.
Yeah. Creepy, weird, inappropriate conversation. And he had to be spoken to by the studio honchos. They took him aside and they're like, dude, what are you doing?
Stop.
You're not the actual character you play.
Yeah, stop really playing Sensei Kreese in real life.
I think he thinks he's Sensei Kreese.
I think that happens sometimes.
I get it. You play a role for so many years, but, dude.
Well, he's beloved in that franchise, and then he's probably surrounded by a lot of yes people, and he probably got away with bad behavior.
You're right.
The extra said that he was leering at her.
Really?
Yeah, and then saying really uncomfortable things to her.
Inappropriate.
Sensei Kreese, no.
And that's what's going on in your dirt.
It's time for viral audio.
Hey, yeah, beautiful hair.
They can't hear me because they're listening to Kids Spot.
We got weights and fit. There we go.
Well, we do have some new music out today, including a mixtape from Lizzo. Here's a little bit of how that sounds.
We outside, ho. We outside, ho. We outside. We outside, ho. We outside, ho. It's a whole different type of bitch. Still can. You still want. And you still can. Yeah.
Whole lot of big bitches in a two-piece. Big like when I be flying, I buy 2 seats. I'm your favorite song and I ain't talking 2C. Apple bottoms on that booty looking juicy.
Shake, bitch.
I don't care what you wear if we having fun.
If your heart break, bitch.
Turn it up like a temperature.
Oh, boy, she's lost a little bit of weight. She's feeling spicy.
Good for her.
She got Doja Cat on one of the tracks, SZA's on another one. If you like that, you can check out the Lizzo.
It's not moving me from those clips like I've been moved in the past. It's no juice.
Okay.
But I'm going to give it a full lesson. I think that's just fair.
Not my cup of soda, Kevin.
Okay. Well, maybe you'd like Lorde. She's got some new music out today.
Do you know you're still with me? When I'm out with my friends, I stare at their painted faces. They talk, coming up fit. Some kid faking it for your love. 'Cause I'm an actress. All of the medals I won for ya. Breaking my back just to be your favorite daughter.
Denny's just telling me, he's like, I'm not sure I really am enjoying this new Lord.
He's not had favorable words
I gotta tell you, the thing is, she started off so great. All of her music 10, 12 years ago was absolutely amazing. Tennis courts and all these songs that weren't even huge songs. I'm like, oh, she's going to be huge. And then it didn't seem to really translate after that.
So I heard she suffers from major stage fright.
Okay,
and that can affect a person, especially how they're doing music, and that can get in their head and make them not inspired anymore.
Yeah, she talked about it. I think she did MDMA, little Molly, to try to cure her stage fright.
I had truly the most horrific stage fright, really since I was like 5.
Wow.
Doing community theater.
How did you get over that? Because that can cripple some people's careers.
Totally. I'm like, can I talk about it?
Yeah, can you?
Well, it's MDMA therapy.
MDMA?
Yeah.
Therapy?
Yeah. Truly like changed the game on my stage fright. Yeah.
Wow, okay.
So is she
Somali and
is she microdosing it, or is she just popping a whole?
Don't know how you do that
Molly.
medically. I don't know.
Yeah,
I mean, I think some people do, and I think it does have that purpose.
Yeah, people are suggesting that I do some for my hip, cocaine physical therapy.
Yeah.
It just microdose of the cocaine. Kit.
Okay.
You'll
Mount
run
the
through the
blow.
wall like the Kool-Aid man.
You probably would forget your ailment a little bit. That might help.
I mean,
All right, let's try it before the live show.
so we're microdosing ecstasy. All right, what's next?
Barbara Streisand's got some new music out today, as do country stars Cole Swindell and Parker McCollum.
That's kind of bizarre because Barbara Streisand, definitely known for having horrific stage fright at times in her career.
Yeah, it's Stage Fright Day.
She was singing "You Don't Bring Me Flowers" live with Neil Diamond, and before she went on stage, she was not in the right state.
Ooh.
Got on stage, Babs nailed it.
Yeah, I hear you. You just got to get out there sometimes. Maybe the best song today is Mark Hoppus from Blink 182. He is doing the theme for Disney Junior's Marvel's Iron Man and His Awesome Friends. Is this a great theme song or what?
It's a new day, Tony, get your boots on. Riri, you're the greatest on the days. Armor up, the coolest team ever seen the world together. Suits up, mask down. Heroes 1.5. Let's go! It's totally awesome when I'm with my best friends. Better than chocolates, better than weekends. We're up in the skyline, following our
It's fun. That kind of reminds me a little bit of the Phineas and Ferb theme.
Yeah, that's
which
gonna
is
work.
Yeah.
That'll work.
Yeah, I think so too.
That's good.
Yeah, oddly enough, the best music we have today is from a TV show. All right. And just to give you this programming note as well, Adam Sandler is going to be coming to South Florida. He'll be at the Kaseya Center on Sunday, September 7th. The tickets go on sale today at noon at KaseyaCenter.com. Now, they started something, if you're a big fan of Adam Sandler, a pre-sale started yesterday at 10 p.m. at Ticketmaster.com using the password Sandman.
You were talking the other day about, how people don't like rich people, and there's a turn on rich people and what cool rich people are out there.
Yep.
Adam Sandler's out there. He has a lot of money, and that's a down-to-earth dude.
Absolutely. No
He's a
doubt.
cool rich person.
Yeah, very likable guy. Well, coming up here in just a couple of minutes, got to tell you about this Netflix special somebody put on my radar from a 2013 Carnival Triumph cruise line that lost power. It's called Trainwreck Poop Cruise. I will tell you all about this thing coming up next.
Game start. Kissy face, sent to your phone, but I'm trying to kiss your lips for real. Red hearts, that's what I'm on, yeah. Come give me something I can feel. Don't you want me like I want you, baby? Don't you need me like I need you now? See tomorrow, but tonight go crazy. All you gotta do is just meet me at the
It's whatever you like. Turn this opposite into a club. I'm talking drink, dance, smoke, freak, party all night. Come on, come back, go, what's up? Don't you want me like I want you, baby? Don't you need me like I need you now?
Are you ready? 'Cause I'm coming to get you. Get you, get you. Hold on, I'm on my way. Yeah, 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 yeah. I'm on my way. Hold on, I'm on my way. Yeah, 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 yeah. I'm on my way. Don't you want me like I want you, baby? Don't you need me like I need you now? Sleep tomorrow, but tonight go crazy. All you gotta do is just meet me at the. Just meet me at the. Just meet me at the. Just meet me at
How'd you like to go on a poop cruise? Probably not top of your list, and this sounds absolutely horrific. I know some people absolutely love cruising. I just think of all the things that kind of go wrong, and I'm always freaked out. If you are a germaphobe or you're germ conscious, where I wouldn't put myself at the phobe part yet, but I'm definitely germ conscious. When I am on a cruise ship, I am afraid to touch anything. I just like my hands are up in the air. I'm like, all right.
And they clean them.
I know they do.
They clean them probably more than we clean our halls.
Well, they're always cleaning, which just, what is it about cruise ships? Are people there extra gross? Why is it that, we don't have to walk around in life. You don't see people at McDonald's or, at a clothing store at Target. They're not always wiping things down from everybody. What is it on a cruise ship that they have to do that? And yet people still are getting those noroviruses.
I think that if something spreads on a cruise ship, it spreads quick.
Okay.
Because you're all in this tight little enclosed space and you're all on top of each other. And I think that's the thing. They got to keep it super clean because if a few people get sick, the whole boat can get sick and it can get out of hand.
Imagine being on this boat, 4,000 passengers. It's a Carnival Triumph cruise ship. The year's 2013, and there's an engine room fire that causes a complete loss of power. And what happens next is just absolutely horrific.
Good afternoon. Welcome on board the beautiful Triumph.
We just love going on cruises. The food, the pool, the water slide. I mean, what more could you ask?
This was absolutely the bachelorette party that I had dreamed of.
We were like, this is awesome.
And then the lights go out.
Attention. Alpha team.
Oh my God.
More than 4,000 people are stuck on a cruise ship that is dead in the water.
That's when all of us were like, what the
Well, power goes, that's it. Everything's out.
It was immediately crisis mode.
The toilets weren't working. Well, we can do a number one in the shower. And then...
I'm telling you, it got bad fast.
I would never expect having to poop in a red bag.
Suddenly, everyone's out for themselves.
You could hear the panic. We were starting to smell urine.
Oh my God.
It was terrifying.
We had camera people, crews on boats, a helicopter up in the air.
Fights broke out.
Oh, the ship is on fire.
What the is happening on this cruise ship?
Wow. And why this Netflix documentary is also getting a lot of attention is somewhere in the documentary. One of the chefs on board, he described one of the bathrooms as looking like poop lasagna.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, no.
Why are you trying to ruin lasagna?
No. The chef should not talk like that.
Oh, no.
Well, he is a man of culinary arts.
Dude.
That's his language.
Dude.
How dare you?
What?
That's a crime against lasagna.
Oh, my gosh.
That's the most disgusting description I've ever
I
heard.
can't.
Oh, my gosh.
Oh, wow.
Isn't that something?
My mom is on a cruise right now.
Well, I hope they're not serving PL.
You definitely don't want that. That's crazy.
It's the worst of the week. We sound like dopes when we make bad jokes and commit misquotes. It's the worst of the week. It's amazing we get paid to speak, so let's start the countdown. It's the worst of the week.
Okay, well, I believe we are all covered here this week with some flubs and bloopers. That's what KVJ is known for. We count down some of the most memorable ones that we have for the week. And in at number 5. Oh, look who had a little bit of a flub here, getting the wrong actor in this clip. The movie Endgame from 2019, Robert Downey Jr. versus Scarlett Johansson. For that movie, Robert De Niro made $75 million. Scarlett Johansson made $15.
Robert Downey Jr. made $75, you said?
Yep. Okay, come on, Kev. Who is it? Is it Robert Downey Jr. or Robert De Niro? Get it straight.
I was trying to help you.
Yeah. Yep, I blew it. More movie problems here with the number 4 clip.
Tom Cruise was a huge get at the time. There's a lot of factors of why he got that money, and he deserved more money than Jack Nicklaus.
Okay.
And Jack Nicklaus was fantastic in that movie. He's my favorite part of that movie.
Son,
sorry. Yeah. And the golfer.
The golfer was in it?
He's cool, too. I coach his grandkids in baseball.
Not a great segment, yes. We apparently don't know who any movie stars are.
We are not the only ones that confuse Jack Nicholson and Jack Nicholas.
How can I lock that in? I make that mistake. I never can get it right. Never.
Yeah.
Jack Nicholas.
Golfer.
Yep.
Okay. Jack Nichol's son.
Actor.
Son. He's probably got a lot of sons, or he probably made a lot of sons. All right. I locked in now. Got it.
Jack Nicholas has sons, too.
He does. Gary.
Yeah. Let me work on that.
Okay.
How could I have a worst of the week during the worst of the week?
No, that's a first. That is a first.
Oh my gosh, it's a mistake within a mistake.
It's rough.
That's fun.
That's just too much, isn't it?
I love it.
Here we are at number 3 for the week's worst moments on the KVJ show. What do you think for Generation X is our most trusted brand?
Generation X, that is the younger generation?
No, that's you.
It's you.
We?
No, it's not young, and it is you.
Okay.
She gets so sniffy.
I know, right? No,
it's you.
She sensed the screw up, and she's going for it.
Well, how do you not know what you are?
Yeah.
Dog, I don't.
Yeah.
Struggle bussing.
Don't worry, your little princess over there has a few flaws as well.
She ain't my
She's
princess.
not perfect.
Oh, I'm your princess.
Here's number 2's worst clip for the week. Also, Kurt Smith. He is the lead singer of a band called Tears for Fears. He's turning 64.
By the way, they sound fantastic still. They're friends, Virginia, and the one dude,
You know, the one that sounds like this a lot.
I'm sorry, but I'm just thinking of the right words to say.
That's the wrong band.
Yeah.
But
that's When in Rome.
Sorry.
He's got that look. He's got that.
They kind of sound alike.
Mm-hmm. There you go.
They do kind of sound alike.
They do, huh? See how she doubles down there when she gets the wrong clip?
Oh, yeah.
It's not that wrong.
I'm over here admitting I'm dumb.
I'm trying to fight it.
And boy, this one is fresh. Like it just came out of the oven, Virginia. You can just still smell it. Fresh from this morning, the number 1 flub of the week. Myself and Bird trying to be her speed bump to victory.
That's right, baby. Used to call me Steve Bump.
Steve Bump. Steve Bump. Who's Steve Bump?
I dated a guy, and he had bad acne. Steve Bumps.
Steve Bumps.
Yeah.
Speed Bump.
That is our brand new name for the Bird, Steve Bumps.
Steve Bumps.
Steve Bumps will be there tomorrow night at PJ National, baby.
So bumpy.
So bumpy. All right, coming up here in a couple of minutes, you get a code word for your summer escape to Universal Orlando Resort coming up next.
Afternoons with Danny and Megan.
Please admit that you've been fooled by technology, because Megan needs to not be alone.
There was one that was this giant millipede. This is so scary. And I showed it to Cody. He goes, that's most obviously not real, Megan. I was like, damn, it happened again.
Danny and Megan. Weekday afternoons, 2 till 7 on 97.9 WRMF. From the WRMF Anajar and Levine Accident Attorneys Traffic Center.
Anajar and Levine Accident Attorneys. Call 1-800-747-FREE.
That's 1-800-747-3733.
This traffic report is a service of Schumacher Auto Group. Come, join the family. Visit our website at SchumacherAuto.com. We now have 3 accidents to avoid here in Palm Beach County, beginning I-95 southbound at 45th Street. You'll find the others eastbound on Forest Hill Boulevard on the I-95 northbound entrance ramp. You'll find the third southbound at I-95 on the exit ramp to Gateway Boulevard. Traffic is a service of Massage Envy in the traffic center. I'm Parker Starr.
Having one of those weeks? Take a break and book some me time at Massage Envy. Book your next massage, facial, or stretch at MassageEnvy.com. Massage Envy, where better begins. Massage Envy is always hiring licensed massage therapists and estheticians.
John C. Cassidy Air Conditioning and Plumbing is proud to unveil that the C stands for comfort.
Mr. Announcer Man, sir? The C is for Charles.
The C stands for cool.
It's Charles.
The C stands for care with class.
Charles.
Hush, hush. John C. Cassidy has kept Palm Beach County cool and comfortable with care and glass since 1960. Find out more at CassidyAC.com to see for yourself.
No one knows when the next hurricane will hit. Your home's best defense is being prepared year-round with StormSmart. Act now to save your home from disaster. StormSmart has a proven track record of hurricane protection solutions that protect your home and your peace of mind. Since 1996, StormSmart has been Florida's leader in hurricane protection. Manufactured in Florida, we provide turnkey service and timely installation, giving our customers the ultimate protection. Are you ready? Call 855-61-SMART or go to stormsmart.com to schedule your free in-home consultation.
Did you catch Luisito's header?
Yeah, I just recorded it on my new Samsung A36 5G phone I got for free at Total Wireless.
Oh, I'm actually live streaming the whole match with my new Samsung Tab A9 that I also got free at Total Wireless.
I got that tablet too.
And I got that phone too. We both got both.
Switch to Total Wireless and get both the Samsung A36 5G and the Samsung Tab A9 for free. For a limited time while supplies last, valid in store. Requires new phone activation on the Total 5G Unlimited plan or higher external port and ID verification and new activation on the Total 5G Unlimited 6-month tablet plan. Restrictions apply.
Bank of America is the nation's leading business lender, and we're ready to help with your next goal here in the Palm Beaches and Treasure Coast. That's why we have over 3,700 local business specialists across the country. Because with the right team, your business and community prosper. What would you like the power to do? Learn more at bankofamerica.com/local business. Bank of America, official bank of FIFA Club World Cup 2025. Bank of America Corporation, all rights reserved.
The thought of drinking a bunch of chemicals in our water is gross. And that's why I was so excited when Charlie and the team from Pure Way Filtration showed me how to get the chemicals out of my water. Every tap clean, safe, pure, 99.9% pure. No more buying cases of bottled water. No more bathing in chemical water. This is the way it should be. Every tap in your house, pure, clean. Call 269-PURE or go to purewayfiltration.com.
Oh, the pricing you've been waiting for is back at Greenway Kia of West Palm Beach. What up, Nick Rivers? You pay the same, and you take home a new 2026 Kia Sportage for $249 a month. Popular new 2025 Kia K4s, only $199 per month. Or how about driving away in a new 2024 Kia Telluride as low as $38,998? Get incentives up to $11,000 off MSRP on select new Kias. Plus, Greenway Kia wants your old car. Get up to $6,000 over Kelley Blue Book fair market value for any trade, and put it towards the purchase of a new red tag Kia in stock. Got a job bringing home $350 a week? They want to approve your credit. Only at Greenway Kia of West Palm Beach. Call 800 new Kias. Online, greenwaykiawestpalmbeach.com. It's the Kia Summer Sticker Sales Event. Make the most of your summer.
We want to see you in a Greenway Kia.
With approval through KFA, stock number SG005991, MSRP $45,235. 24-month leases, K4 $34.99, Sportage $39.99 due at signing. 10,000 miles each per year, zero security deposit plus tax tag and $9.99 admin fee. Discount includes all Kia factory rebates to dealer, negative equity refinanced. Offers don't combine. Expires July 15th.
South Florida weather is 15 seconds away from the H. Gregg West Palm Beach Weather Center.
Never worry about overpaying for your car again. Visit hgregg.com in West Palm Beach today and discover how easy it is to get into the car of your dreams. Stop by today to explore how you can upgrade your car without increasing your payments. Visit hgregg.com or visit us in West Palm Beach. Save more. Drive happy.
Today's forecast calls for scattered rain, a lot of humidity, a high of 86, and a low of 78.
When you're trying to find quality candidates, all the searching, screening, and interviewing can become a job itself. You need Indeed, the all-in-one platform that makes it easy to interview, screen, and hire quality people. Visit Indeed.com/credit.
Guess what? Discover's accepted at 99% of places that take credit cards nationwide. You heard right, 99%. If you don't think so, maybe it's time to face facts. You're stuck in the past. Based on the February 2024 Nielsen report, learn more at discover.com/credit card.
VA Benefits Help, Gordon & Partners, fortheinjured.com.
What you need to know on the KVJ Show.
Well, if you're looking for a summer getaway, we've got something perfect for you. It is a summer escape to Universal Orlando Resort. Not only do you have the stay, but we're also going to hook you up with a pair of tickets to both Universal and the Islands of Adventure. All you need to do is take the code word BACON, B-A-C-O-N. BACON is your code word. You enter that into the 97.9 WRMF app or to WRMF.com. And you've got the hookup right there. You could pick up more code words as well all day long, 35 minutes past the hour until midnight tonight for your summer escape to Universal Orlando Resort. This email says, help, I think I'm the side chick. Uh-oh. She's 23. She's been dating a 29-year-old now for 2 years. And she said, we're both from South American countries, and we live here in South Florida. Now, he's always been private, but lately I'm starting to suspect I might be his side chick. When we first started dating, he told me he was still living with his ex, Maria, because he had prepaid rent to help her. He said they had separate rooms and were definitely broken up. We started dating exclusively, and he promised to move out in 3 months. But guess what? He didn't. He later claimed to have a separate apartment in the same house, but refused to bring me over because Maria didn't like that he had a new girlfriend. Well, after a year, he said he moved in with a buddy. But again, I've never been allowed to visit. In 2 years, I have never seen where he lives, met his family, or met any of his friends who aren't mutual. And what pushed me over the edge, I recently found tagged Instagram photos of him from a trip, and in multiple pictures, he's next to the same woman, sometimes with his arm around her, even in a photo with his sister's family. I suspect the woman might be Maria. I found an obituary for Maria's grandmother from months after they supposedly broke up, and Miguel is still listed alongside Maria's family. And if I'm right, he's been hiding this from both of us for 2 years. But I don't have solid proof. I don't want to confront him until I'm sure, because I know he'll have an explanation and I'll want to believe it. I need advice on how to confirm whether that woman is Maria or if I'm just being paranoid.
I mean, I would go talk to Maria. Leave him out of it. It's very easy to figure out, where he's going after a date. Just borrow one of your girlfriend's cars and follow him back to wherever he's living.
So you need to follow him because I'm not sure she knows.
Yeah, you're going to have to follow him. If he won't tell you where he lives, you're going to have to or just put a tracker in his car.
Okay, this is the right way to handle it?
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, she said it like it's like, duh. I mean, of course, you put spy devices all over his car.
Put a tracker in his car, figure out where he goes, and then you need to go speak to Maria and clear it all up. And if he is married, just you want to do the right thing and back away. And, this guy's a dirtbag. Mm-hmm. You don't want this guy anyway. This guy's, it sounds like he's nothing but secrets and problems.
Yeah.
You don't want secrets and problems.
She knows that.
But she wants closure, as all of us do.
Yeah.
I sometimes don't need closure.
She's emotionally invested. She doesn't have any proof. And she thinks, there is a way that I could be wrong through all this. It doesn't look like I am, but she just needs to know absolutely. And she just doesn't want him to come around and spin her, as can happen, where people that are cheaters a lot of times can be amazingly elaborate liars.
Yeah, that's why you don't go to him. You don't go to him with any of this. You don't talk to him about any of this. You go talk to Maria.
And cheaters have a way of turning it around and making you think you're crazy. They try. Cheaters act like they're the victim sometimes.
Totally.
And it's the most annoying thing ever.
It really, really is. But, if he is married to Maria and you find out they are still living together, that's it. That's your answers. That's all you need from him. You don't need to have some discussions with him. You don't need to let him explain to you anything. Mm-hmm. Go meet with Maria and see what she has to say. And then if they're married, you need to back away.
But I kind of disagree with you. I don't think everybody needs closure. Sometimes you're just like, all right. You know what? This is weird. I'm out.
You're right. And not everything needs closure, but it sounds like she's looking for closure. It sounds like she's looking for answers. And
yeah.
I hate to judge because I'm more the way where I think I'd be able to just be like, you know what? I don't need this hassle. I'm out. But
Because you're a man.
Exactly.
That's the
I'm older
difference.
too. And
Yes.
look, she's 23 years old.
100%. That's it. The female emotions are like, I need closure.
Yeah.
I need to know why you did this to me. No, you don't. Handle this like a man would handle it. And just tell him, don't ever call me again. You're married. You're a loser. Bye.
So tracker's the way to go with this.
I would.
Okay.
Yeah. I disagree with everything she ever says.
If you need proof, is there another way?
Get in the bushes.
Again, now you're doing trackers, you're doing bushes.
Look, I mean, he's elusive. He's not ever letting you know where he lives. You're going to have to try to get creative to figure out where he lives and who he lives with. I think that's the key to figuring all this out.
Mm-hmm.
And if I find out he's married, I don't even want to talk to him.
That's what I'm saying.
Text him.
You don't even need to. If he's married, then just walk away.
Walk away.
And just accept the fact that he's a creepo.
But I'm telling you, from the way she writes this letter, she wants him to give her an explanation of why he did this to her. And girl, that's so dumb. Don't do that. Don't go down that path of wanting him to explain himself to you, because he's not going to have an answer. He's going to lie and manipulate and continue to be the dirtbag he's been for the past 2 years.
Well, if you're a cheater, you're a liar. And if you get caught, you're going to lie your way out of it.
If you find out he's married, you need to just be like, we're done, and send that via text.
Chrissy said a better way to do this might be to pay for a background check. It can be thorough, and they would be able to pull up things like if he is married.
I want to see him coming out of the house, though. That's the difference. Like, I want to know for fact, because he could be married and he could be living in the house with Maria, and they could be separated. People do that.
And that's a nightmare and a headache.
I want to talk to her.
Okay.
That's the real way to get your answers. Yeah, paper might say they're still married. I want to talk to Maria.
Okay. If you have any other thoughts on how you would be handling this, to find out if you are the side chick or not, 877-979-WRMF.
If you need a ride along, let me know. We can use my car. He'll never know it's us.
Right. You're so coy.
You're so indiscreet.
So smooth, yeah.
No one ever hears you coming.
I got them dark tints on my window.
Make sure you whisper so you can actually talk louder.
I'll get in the bushes with you.
All right, 877-979-9763. And if you're wondering, like, why would he even be doing this? You're married. You're fine. There are 5 major reasons why people cheat. Try to explain it to you coming up after this fun little tune for your Friday Free for All, happening right now on the KVJ Show.
I got this feeling on the summer day when you were gone. I crashed my car into the bridge. I watched, I let it burn. I threw your stuff into a bag and pushed it down the stairs. I crashed my car into the bridge. I don't care. I love it. I don't care. I got this feeling on the summer day when you were gone. I crashed my car into the bridge. I watched, I let it burn. I threw your stuff into a bag and pushed it down the stairs. I crashed my car into the bridge. I don't care. I love it. I don't care. You're on a different road. I'm in the Milky Way. You want me down on Earth, but I am up in space. You're so damn hard to please. We gotta kill this switch. You're from the 70s, but I'm a 90s chick. I love it. I love it. I got this feeling on the summer day when you were gone. I crashed my car into the bridge. I watched, I let it burn. I threw your stuff into a bag and pushed it down the stairs. I crashed my car into the bridge.
it.
I don't care. I love it. I don't care. I love it. I love it. I don't care. I love it. I don't care. I love it. I love it. I don't care.
Wait, whatever you want? Yep. It's the KVJShow Friday morning free-for-all on 97.9 WRMF.
Trying to help a 23-year-old that is dating a 29-year-old who might still be married. She hasn't seen his place in 2 years, and he was with somebody named Maria. She thinks that they may still be a couple. She wants closure, and she's afraid to just call him on it because she knows he'll spin her around, tell her some kind of lie, make it sound good, and keep her on the hook. She wants this conclusive proof that he is really cheating on her so she can just close the door and move on. Now, Heather had said if you just look up the guy's first and last name plus the city and the state he lives in, you can actually find his address, and then maybe that might be the way to go because Virginia thinks that she needs to talk to Maria, this supposed ex-wife or soon-to-be ex-wife.
I do. I think Maria has all the answers that you need.
Okay. So why even cheat? What are the 5 main reasons why people do? I say one of the 5 is ego boost. Especially for a lot of guys. They need that validation that they still got her, they're attractive to the opposite sex. And so even though they're in a committed relationship, they still try to make sure that they can attract somebody if they needed to.
And there are dudes that are just awful at this. They'll be in a relationship and you'll be in a group with them and you'll be one of the single dudes and they'll see you talking to a girl and they'll insert themselves to try to block what's going on and then try to get her to like him. It's like, dude, you're in a committed relationship. Mm-hmm. Why are you trying to block me?
Ego, bruh.
It's ego. It's almost like they have to court or bet every woman.
Yeah.
Like the Gene Simmons disease.
And that might lead to sexual dissatisfaction. They say when you see couples whose libidos are not on the same page, that you often have a problem with cheating happening soon thereafter.
I know somebody who they haven't had sex in 3 years as a married couple.
3 years?
Yeah.
Do I know them?
Yeah, you work with them. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
I thought you weren't going to say anything about that, Jay Bird.
No, I do know somebody, and one of the partners is quite frustrated.
Really?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Emotional neglect is one of the other top 5 reasons why people are cheating, feeling unseen or taken for granted of, especially in long-term relationships. Maybe like, why would they cheat after all this time? That usually is because of emotional neglect. You just get too comfortable with somebody, you take them for granted. You just think they're always going to be there and do all this kind of stuff, and you're never giving them small validations that they need about your relationship. Fear of vulnerability is another reason. Some cheat to sabotage intimacy and to avoid emotional closeness due to fear of getting hurt.
Oh, they're playing victim as the cheater. I do not like it. Nope, next.
And some are cheating because they're trying to avoid a breakup. They say infidelity can be an escape for those who want out, but they can't confront the ending of the relationship directly.
Gotcha.
And it's a terrible way to deal with it. You think, okay, well, if I just do this, I'm avoiding it, the conflict. Just, you know what? Conflict in life is unavoidable. And you're just a lot better if you just handle it head on. Get out of the relationship and then do what you're going to do. To sabotage it like that's terrible.
That option sounds like you're just blowing up the whole farm.
It's kind of what they are. And it's weird because they don't want the conflict, but then you get into a bigger conflict when you get busted cheating.
Yeah, that's why I never understood some of these cases where someone's trying to break up with somebody, but they don't know how to break up with them. So they go the best next route. They murder them. You're like, just break up with them.
I know.
Good God.
I couldn't figure out how to break up with her, so I stabbed her.
Yes. There are cases like that.
I know. I watched Dateline too.
What are we doing? And I don't know how you feel about this, but they say a relationship can survive cheating, but only if the affair is over. Trust is being rebuilt and both partners are committed to healing. They say understanding the motive, and it may be one of these 5, can actually help. It doesn't excuse the betrayal, but you understand, okay, did I have a part in creating the discourse in our relationship that led to the cheating?
I don't agree with that.
Zero tolerance for cheating over on this side of the table.
On.
I knew you guys would not meet that with favorability.
I'm not going to be able, it's not about you. It's about me.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm not going to be able to forget about it, and I'm going to think about it. And every time you're late coming home from work, or every time I can't reach you on your cell phone, I'm going to be like, oh, he's banging some broad.
Well, that's why when you really do, if someone really trusts you and you trust them with all of your heart, whether it's a friend, whether it's a significant other, if they really do break that trust, that is tough to get back for a lot of people. Because if you can't trust that one person you thought you could go through a wall for, and then they come back and do something dirty, look, I get it.
I'm going to be really pissed. And I told Panda, we're not getting divorced, but I'm going to make your life hell for the rest of your years.
Again, Kevin, I would rather do hardcore prison than to have that sentence.
I hear you. Good luck. Good luck.
I mean, give me the chair.
Yeah.
The chair is easier.
Coming up, we got some whacked out news and what has happened that has made Polk County Sheriff Grady Judd say, "It makes me so angry I could chew the bark off of oak trees." We'll let you know in your whacked out news next at the KVJ Show.
Think about me every night. Oh, is it that sweet? I guess so. Say you can't sleep, baby. I know that's that me espresso. Move it up, down, left, right. Oh, switch it up like Nintendo. Say you can't sleep, baby. I know that's that me espresso. I can't relate to desperation. Might give a damn. Are on vacation. And I got this one boy, and he won't stop calling when they act this way. I know I got him. Too bad your ex don't do it for you. Walked in and dream came true for you. Soft skin and not perfume for you. Yes, I know I'm melting to it for you. Yes, that morning coffee brewed it for you. One touch and I'm brand new for you. Now he's thinking about me every night. Oh, is it that sweet? I guess so. Say you can't sleep, baby. I know that's that me espresso. Move it up, down, left, right. Oh, switch it up like Nintendo. Say you can't sleep, baby. I know that's that me espresso. Is it that sweet? I guess so. I'm working late, 'cause I'm a singer. Oh, we look so cute. Wrapped around my finger. My twisted humor. Make him laugh so often. My honeybee. Come and get this pollen. Too bad your ex don't do it for you. Walked in and dream came true for you. Soft skin and not perfume for you. Yes, I know I'm melting to it for you. Yes, that morning coffee brewed it for you. One touch and I'm brand new for you. Now he's thinking about me every night. Oh, is it that sweet? I guess so. Say you can't sleep, baby. I know it's that me espresso. Move it up, down, left, right. Oh, switch it up like Nintendo. Say you can't sleep, baby. I know it's that me espresso. Thinking about me every night. Oh, is it that sweet? I guess so. Say you can't sleep, baby. I know it's that me espresso. Move it up, down, left, right. Oh, switch it up like Nintendo. Say you can't sleep, baby. I know it's that me espresso. Is it that sweet? I guess so. That's that me espresso.
There's a lot of dumbass criminals to talk about, baby. It's the whacked out news. People breaking the law. Ha ha, fighting in the nude. Ha, drunk people pooping in the street. Ha ha, it's the whacked out news. So many people on meth. Ow!
Well, Polk County, Florida Sheriff Grady Judd, he does not like criminals, but there's one thing that maybe he likes even less: crooked cops.
Oh, he's got crooked cops on the force?
He does, and he said, "It makes me so angry I could chew the bark off of oak trees."
Yeah, I've seen him go in after police officers that were dirty, and he don't mince no words.
Yeah, this dirty cop, his name is Justin Register. He's a 28-year-old. He wound up resigning on Wednesday of this week because he got caught stealing cash during a traffic stop. He had somebody pulled over for not having a valid license. He was going to arrest them. He took the guy's wallet and phone, and he put it in the patrol car's trunk. Then 2 other cops show up just to check and see what is going on, and they see him returning to the car's trunk multiple times. Like, that's not standard protocol. When he returns with the driver's belongings, the driver's like, hey, man, I'm missing $300 in cash. And they started looking around for it, and then that's when the cop register went to the back of the trunk again, opened a rifle bag, pulled out some folded cash, and it's like, oh, here it is. It was kind of obvious enough that the other cops immediately reported to the supervisor saying, hey, this guy is swiping people's cash when he's doing traffic stops.
Whoa.
Oh, yeah.
That's dirty.
A lot of times what they'll do in these traffic stops, they'll count the money in front of the person. But I've also seen body cams where they won't count the money and the guy will get mad. Count my money. You're stealing my money.
Damn.
Yeah. The cop then was arrested for theft. And they're like, he would have been fired. He did quit. But they're like, yeah, you know where this is going.
I wonder if he's done that before.
They're going through and they're going to be doing, that's the pain in the behind now for the Polk County Sheriff's Department, is they're going to have to go through and audit every single one of his arrests and traffic stops and then ask them, be like, did you notice anything missing? And
if he pulled me over, I'd be like, yeah, I'm missing $300 too.
Yeah. I could go bigger than that.
Oh, yeah. Right. I'm not good at this.
39-year-old nurse Allison Swan has pleaded no contest to battery after shoving cheesy nachos down her wife's leggings during a domestic confrontation that happened a little while back in their Port St. Lucie home. We had talked about it when the story broke.
All right, this happened in the Pizzle? What? I can't believe it.
Pizzle getting sloppy.
Swan has agreed to complete a 29-week batterers intervention program and to pay $875 in court costs. She's also prohibited from contacting her 40-year-old wife possessing firearms, ammunition, or controlled substances without a prescription. Now, the incident all occurred when Swan criticized her wife for eating late, leading to a physical altercation where the nacho cheese was shoved down the victim's leggings. Police then showed up and found yellow smears resembling nacho cheese on a wall and confirmed the victim's account through examination of her leggings.
So that would take kind of a process, wouldn't it, to get it in the leggings? You have to go.
Oh, yeah.
Because she open the legging and shove it in there.
Because she had that leggings on?
I think so.
Yeah, you'd have to go in the leg, or at least rip the legging and then put the cheese inside?
Yeah, I guess so.
It's very odd.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
See, I never want to interview celebrities, but I want to interview people from the Whacked Out News.
Okay, well, they're local, so if you want to come on, tell your side of the story, please do.
I would like to get their side of the story.
We need their side of the story. Are these girls not speaking to each other, though?
They can. They've got that restraining order.
How hard of a get do you think that would be to get Whacked Out News people for interviews?
They want to talk. They can talk. Yeah, it shouldn't be tough at all. Just pick up the phone and call us. At least one line's working. What would you do if you were in a CVS and somebody is trashing the place and acting a fool?
I'm going to get involved, to be quite honest with you.
Yeah, there was one guy that did. Seth Lowry saw 31-year-old Roy 40 Vega trashing the CVS on Collins in South Beach on June 13. He was throwing items, banging on windows, disrupting the store, and at one point performing a quote-unquote sexy dance and pointing a toy gun at fleeing customers.
Sexy dance?
Sexy dance.
You're not trying to fight him, but you're trying to talk him down and say, dude, try to calm down. What's going on?
Yeah.
I don't know. I think I'd get the hell out of there.
You do?
Yeah, I don't want no heat like that. Unless he's hurting somebody, I don't get involved. If he's just throwing stuff around in the store and acting a fool, I don't know this guy. I don't know what he's capable. I don't know if he has a knife.
I hear you, but I just feel like if I got stabbed, I'd be in here the next morning.
You're not actually Captain Crust. If you got stabbed...
Don't say that. The people don't know that.
Now, if you're in your Captain Crust outfit, your ass needs to get involved.
You can't.
Because that is going to definitely make the news.
Even if I get stabbed and died, it would be pretty. Oh, Captain Crust.
Good way to go out.
He tried.
He tried to stop it. That would be amazing.
The surveillance video shows Roy 40 Vega tossing blankets, a printer, and other objects, even lying on the floor before crawling away to continue the mayhem. And that's when Seth Lowry stepped in, ordered him to the ground, and detained him until the police arrived.
Do you get involved, Kev?
No, I don't think I do. It can go.
Kevin would scamper to his car so quick.
Yeah, it can go too far south. I mean, unless there was somebody else in his way and they were going to cause harm to them, that's what would get me involved. But if it's just property and they're acting a fool, yeah, I'm not going to get involved with
If
that.
I see somebody hurting somebody who is either old and can't defend themselves, or young and can't defend themselves, or just like someone being mean to a weaker person, that's when I get involved.
Okay, the guy he's got grandma. He's got her in the headlock with the knife.
Well, I know where they keep the cheap champagne at CVS. I grab a bottle of it and I crack him over the head.
I think you got to try to go from behind.
Yeah, you get him from behind, crack him over the head as hard as you can. You got to help grandma.
And that's got to be the toughest thing in a situation like that. If there is somebody hurting somebody and there's a weapon involved and you have a chance to possibly take them out, but you just can't get gun shy.
Yeah.
You got to either do it or not.
Look, if he's going to hurt grandma, and if it's grandma or him, he is going to get cracked in the head with a champagne bottle.
Yep. Viral video going around Miami right now. This woman got revenge on an alleged cheater by spray painting his Mercedes. She did it right there in broad daylight. She wrote, "Cheater, liar, scumbag, gaslighter, and whore." And she drew a penis on the back bumper.
That's a lot to get on a car.
That's a lot.
Did. Yeah, she really took her time on that.
Now, where's the video of him discovering the spray paint? That's what I want to see.
They didn't have that. The video I saw just has the car that is on there with all the stuff on it.
I would like the closure of the full circle.
Yeah, I hear you. It'd be lovely. You seen the video of the overweight British tourist that got onto the Thai Lion Airway flight from Bangkok? He demanded to be moved from his cramped economy window seat to a more spacious emergency exit aisle seat. After the flight attendants refused, he launched into a full-on adult tantrum. He lay down on the floor. He started blocking the aisle. He was shouting, refusing to move. They eventually had to get on and physically carry him off by his arms and legs. And what was amazing, he was wearing a Garfield shirt. Garfield the cat.
How do you think this is going to end? Like, what is your end game when you do that? Or have you just lost your mind?
What's amazing is the amount of adult temper tantrums we're seeing now. They're acting like they're little 2- and 3-year-olds, behaving that way in public.
It's a wild thing.
Laying down, yelling, kicking their legs.
I know.
It's like, what are you doing? You're an adult. You're a grown-ass adult.
It's a big thing now. Adults just fall to the ground, and you're right. They start acting like babies and repeat the same phrase over and over again. I don't know.
Yep. Yeah, it's some crazy stuff. Well, there's a landscaper in Charlotte, North Carolina, 37-year-old Michael Brown, that got arrested when the host of the house where he did the landscaping for went on vacation. He threw a rager and was charging people to enter $3,000 he pocketed.
What?
The neighbors going, I thought that our neighbors were out of town, but there's some loud music and they saw all kinds of chaos happening. There were traffic hazards. So they called the cops, and when they showed up, they asked this landscaper, be like, is this your house? He's like, oh, yeah, it is. They're like, really? Well, let's see some. And they're like, no, it's my grandparents' house. And they're going, okay. And finally he's like, all right, I'm just the lawn care guy.
Oh, my gosh.
Yeah, they found all kinds of damage. There was stuff that was just busted up and broken. They also charged him with delinquency of a minor, so little kids were in there drinking.
This was a full-fledged rager.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
The lawn guy, because the owner of the house probably told the lawn guy, hey, we're going to be out of town for a couple of weeks. You know, make sure you cut the grass on Tuesdays like you always do, but I won't be here to pay you. I'll pay you when I get back. And the lawn guy's like, oh, it won't be here?
Yeah, right.
Party.
This house would be a great house for a house party.
Another dummy, a manager of a jewelry store, stole some jewels and then wore them on vacation and was blinging them in all of her vacation photos. And be like, wait a minute, that's my ring, that's my necklace. She was easily busted.
Dang. thing.
Big dummy. Did you see the dash cam footage in Denham Springs, Louisiana? A guy, the electrical worker, was working on a traffic light and an 18-wheeler clipped his bucket truck and knocked him out of it.
I saw that.
He was buckled in, so he was still hanging on, but he's hanging upside down.
It's the fault of the crew. They had cones, but they didn't have cones under his bucket. That was because his boy is standing on the shoulder, and the cones are on the shoulder, not blocking the lane.
Wow.
That's on the crew. Your own boy set you up with that.
Uh-oh.
There were cones.
Did you see the bright object that was streaking across the sky around Atlanta?
No, what's that? Aliens?
Yeah, they thought maybe it's a meteor, maybe some space junk, but a small piece of it crashed through a roof of a house and actually cracked the floor. Thankfully, nobody was injured.
Whoa.
But yeah, it was a pretty interesting visual. And again, another dash cam. I got to get a dash cam because they're capturing all kinds of great stuff now.
You do good. I got to get one too.
Yeah, those are cool.
That's where it's all about. So some interesting videos to catch, and you can always watch them if you're checking us out on YouTube and KVJ TV.
From the WRMF Anajar and Levine Accident Attorneys Traffic Center.
Anajar and Levine Accident Attorneys. Call 1-800-747-FREE.
That's 1-800-747-3733.
This traffic report is a service of Schumacher Auto Group. Come, join the family. Visit our website at SchumacherAuto.com. Still dealing with 2 accidents here in Palm Beach County. Beginning eastbound on Forest Hill Boulevard on the I-95 northbound entrance ramp. You'll find the second southbound on I-95 just south of 45th Street. Traffic is a service of Massage Envy in the traffic center. I'm Parker Starr.
Having one of those weeks? Take a break and book some me time at Massage Envy. Book your next massage, facial, or stretch at MassageEnvy.com. Massage Envy, where better begins. Massage Envy is always hiring licensed massage therapists and estheticians.
McCrispy strips are now at McDonald's. Tender, juicy, and its own sauce. Would you look at that? Well, you can't see it, but trust me, it looks delicious. New McCrispy strips, now at McDonald's. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
Tight on cash, say less. McDonald's under $4 McValue menu comes through. Indulging your sweet tooth or craving something savory? Tired of the same old, same old? Pick from your favorites like a creamy vanilla cone for $1.50 or a small frappe like rich caramel or chocolatey mocha for just $3.50. Quick snack breaks to late night cravings and everything in between. Mickey D's comes through. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Prices and participation may vary. Cannot be combined with any other offer or combo meal.
McCrispy strips are now at McDonald's. Tender, juicy, and its own sauce. Would you look at that? Well, you can't see it, but trust me, it looks delicious. New McCrispy strips, now at McDonald's. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
Here at Massey, we know a thing or two about bugs. We've been keeping pests out of homes for almost 100 years. Our customized pest prevention program keeps bugs outside, in their home, not yours. Because when we prevent pests from getting in, we protect health, home, and family. Make your home a Massey home. Schedule your free inspection today at MasseyServices.com. Massey Services. Expect more and get it.
Thank you for making Total Wine & More America's #1 online source for spirits, beer, and wine. Better than all those delivery apps. Total Wine's prices are up to 30% lower with super fast delivery and no hidden fees. Order direct at TotalWine.com and pay less today.
Drink responsibly, B21.
Uh-oh, Brad's buzzed.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, he's starting with the woots. Good thing is, he knows when he's buzzed.
Know your buzzed warning signs? Call for a ride when it's time to go home. Buzz driving is drunk driving. A message from NHTSA and the Ad Council.
Yeah, you know, it is still the top cause of death globally, heart disease. A lot of people just don't even know, but you can by going to Life Imaging FLA to get a free heart scan, a $699 value. They give to you absolutely free with just a few minimum requirements. It's easier than you'd imagine. Takes you 10 minutes. You don't take off your clothes. You lay there. A machine does all the work. There's no pain, no aggravation with it at all. No dyes that you're going to find uncomfortable. It's a beautiful thing. And then in just a matter of 10 minutes, they can let you know how your heart is doing. Virginia and I both did it. We both loved it. It was super easy. And the thing that I love about it, too, is you can use that same machine they have at Life Imaging FLA for cancer screening. They do virtual colonography. If you don't like sedation and all of that to do, you could do this instead. All you have to do is is take out your smartphone right now and dial pound 250 and say the keyword free heart scan. That's pound 250 and say the keyword free heart scan for Life Imaging FLA.
The testimonials just keep coming and the reviews. It's Randy for Sono Bello. So many of their clients are just so happy and thankful for the results that they're getting with micro laser fat removal. I mean, everyone from Jessica to Nicole to this. The results have not only been fantastic, and I'm quoting here, my confidence and energy levels are improving. The staff, OMG, I've never seen such a caring and compassionate group of professionals. I just love hearing stories like this. Sono Bello doctors are the best and the experts in advanced micro laser fat removal. But their team, the whole team, by the way, is just incredible. In just one visit, you can get rid of that stubborn fat just in time for the warmer weather. And that means feeling amazing all summer with those beautiful natural curves. Advanced micro laser fat removal, permanent solution. And Sono Bello doctors, of course, are the experts. So right now, take advantage of the spring savings event. Schedule that free consultation at sonobello.com/radio. That's Sono, BELLO.com/radio.
I'm Neil, founder of Clay Room. When I found ceramics, I realized my calling was to give others the space to be creative. So I set out to open my own studio. Having a Chase Ink card has allowed us to grow it and bring people together. Now we're molding a creative community.
With the Chase Ink Business Cash Card, you can earn up to 5% cash back on business essentials, so your business can go from here to possible. Chase for Business. Make more with yours. Real business owner compensated for their participation. Cards issued by JP Morgan Chase Bank, NA member FDIC, subject to credit approval. Terms apply.
Here's another reason to try the bus, the train, or any other type of public transportation. It's the Guaranteed Ride Home program. You can now get free Uber rides home from work if you regularly take public transportation or even carpool to work. That's right, free Uber rides home. And there's no cost to sign up. Just visit guaranteedridehome.org to register. That's guaranteedridehome.org. Guaranteedridehome.org. Operated by South Florida Commuter Services, a program of the Florida Department of Transportation.
My Greenway Kia has changed my life. I was telling my girlfriend last night when she dropped me off, this is my favorite car I've ever owned. That is not a lie. I love my EV9 from Greenway Kia. It has changed my life. If you're thinking about upgrading, getting a new vehicle, trading in your old vehicle, take it to Greenway Kia. Let them show you how they can change your life. If you think you know the Kia brand, but you haven't test driven at Greenway Kia, you probably don't know. I certainly didn't. They had me drive every single car on the lot, and then I was like, oh, okay, Kia has changed the game. Go in there and see for yourself why there's so many Kias on the road. We didn't buy just one. We got two. I have the EV9. My daughter has the Sportage. I'm meeting so many people in my life. My girlfriend has the Telluride. She loves it. Just go. Test drive. You will see what I'm talking about. Call 1-800-NEW-KIAs.
We want to see ya in a Greenway Kia.
From the all-new state-of-the-art Greenway Kia studio.
We want to see ya in a Greenway Kia.
This is 97.9 WRMF, Palm Beach.
What are you thinking about? What are you thinking about? What's on your mind? Are you thinking about? What are you thinking about?
All right, Virginia, what you got on your mind here today?
Oh, my sweet Rocco. You know, he's got one of those little debit cards for the kids, the Acorns debit card. So I let him, you know, do whatever he wants to buy and buy whatever he's into at the moment. So he saw this auction. You know how they do these raffles online where you buy tickets and they all go to somebody's charity and then there's a big prize you can win. Mm-hmm. But it's like a nationwide contest. It's a national thing. Like a lot of people are in the running. So he saw that Lin-Manuel Miranda was doing this thing for Hamilton. I guess it's the 10th anniversary of Hamilton coming up.
Yeah.
And so they're doing an auction giveaway with like a meet and greet before the show. You get to go with Lin, and it's a whole big thing. And Rocco was so excited. He's like, Mom, I've got to enter. And it asks in there, you know, give the reason why you want to win. And he goes, because Hamilton has changed my life.
Yeah, that That was funny.
I put on there, dude, did you tell them that you're only 9? Because that might help, you know. Right. They might see that and go, oh, this kid's awesome.
Yeah.
He did not. He forgot to tell him he was only 9. So
that's funny.
It's just, he loves theater so much.
Good for him. That's great.
I think I might try to bring him, even if he doesn't win, just bring him on not on this big 10th anniversary night. I'm sure you can't get tickets for that, but just to bring him up there to see Hamilton. He knows every lyric to every song.
That's fantastic.
He sings them so passionately in the shower. He'll be in the shower, and me and Panda just stand outside the door and listen to him sing.
Cute. That's
it's
so
adorable.
cute. It's great getting kids into theater. My oldest son, Colin, was in theater through high school, and all of his best friends were in theater, and it's such a great community, and they have that mutual love of song, dance, and everything that goes into it, and thespianism.
Passion. They got passion for it.
Yeah, that might be his clique. That'd be great if he really loves it.
Yeah. So pull for Rocco.
Absolutely.
Okay. Bird, what you got on your mind today?
Well, I saw something the other day that gave me great enjoyment. There's this dude I used to play baseball with, and he was at the same restaurant I was at, and I'm having my lunch, and he was being loud and obnoxious. I've never liked this guy. This guy's always been very, very jerky.
Does he know you, though?
Oh, yeah.
He knows you.
Oh, we played against each other in baseball.
Okay.
But he's still in the area. And we were kind of finishing up at the same time. And he didn't even acknowledge me. And I know he knows me. And I was going to even say hi to him, but he kept on kind of giving me like... He don't know me look.
Like, I'm better than this guy.
So we kind of timed it out how I was walking out, and as I'm driving, I'm seeing him talking to all these like hot girls that I think he's working with, and he turns around, trips, falls right on his ass.
He fell?
Yes, right in as I'm driving by. And I could not get more enjoyment out of it. This guy is such a jerk. He's not nice. And I'm like, thank you, universe, for giving me that nice little... he was fine. He didn't get hurt.
Right.
And he just had some humble pie. I love when that happens.
That's amazing.
It doesn't happen often.
No, it does not.
When karma gets you, you're like, oh, man, that jerk is here.
That is a win.
I enjoyed it.
Only thing better is if you would have been filming it.
Yeah, I just, at that point, now I'm creepy. Like, dude, why are you filming me?
Yeah, right. What I got on my mind here today, I don't know. Look, if you had a sinus infection and you knew that this was going to be a great immediate cure, would you allow doctors to put small microscopic robots up your nose?
Depends on how bad your sinus infection is. Some people have chronic sinus infections. I think my husband is one of them, and he just suffers all the time. I feel like he's always suffering with allergies, and it's all like, outdoor stuff that gets him. He might put a robot up his nose.
You may be looking at the future of medicine. They say researchers in China have come up with this new way to treat the sinus infections. Right now, it's working great with animals. But instead of antibiotics, they shoot a swarm of microscopic robots up your nose. Now, the one problem with this, they're still trying to figure out how to make sure they can get them all out of your body when they're done.
Okay, that's important.
But they're hoping they'll just come out when you blow your nose. They're hoping.
I'm good with my Mucinex.
They think in 5 years, this could be the new way to treat sinus infections. Have you seen what they're doing with some of these microbots? It is pretty insane that go in there and they can work on your cells and everything else inside of your body.
Wow.
It's pretty nuts where they're getting to with medicine and technology.
Microbots injected into you, and then they go into your body and clean it up?
Start repairing it.
Wow. That's kind of exciting.
That means you could probably live longer. Eventually, when they get this thing, if they can keep you healthier for longer.
That's what they're thinking. I mean, they're putting some life projections here in the not-so-distant future at around 200.
Wow.
200?
Yeah.
Would you want to go 200?
If I got a quality of life, I feel like I do today. I mean, why not?
But you age like a 200-year-old. You look like, you look like Moses.
You think he's pale now.
Yeah,
you're old, but your quality of life is great. You just look like an old man.
Yeah, I mean, if I still feel good, I can see, I can hear, smell, you can move.
You can lift.
Not having to shuffle everywhere.
You can do exercising.
Yeah. I mean, if I got it together, yeah, I'll keep it going. Now, the big question to me is what's happening in the world? Would there be a point where you say, yeah, I feel great, look great, it's all good, I'm 170 years old, but man, this place is crazy. I'm surrounded by nothing but war and famine, and it's chaos. Then maybe be like, yeah, I'm good.
All of a sudden now we have dragon problems. Yeah, I don't know if I want to be around for that.
Dragons aren't coming back, are they?
I'm just saying, you may tell me you don't think they're going to be able to make an AI dragon that flies around?
Ugh, you know how I feel about dragons.
Breathes fire?
Ugh.
You're not a fan of dragons?
Not a fan.
Yeah, not a fan at all.
Well,
okay.
The dragons hate the dirt of the day.
Whatever.
Mm-hmm. And if you think that you got good gut health, you could be paid to poo in Japan. $35 a dump, but it's got to be good enough. And they say only 5 to 10% of people have poo that is high enough quality for their purpose.
What are they looking for?
It's a pharmaceutical company that's researching gut bacteria.
Huh.
How is your gut? Do you have good gut health?
I hope so. I've started eating the Greek yogurt. I do it probably at least every other day. And I'm hoping to get good gut health as a result of it. I've been doing it now for about 2 weeks. So I don't know where I am, but I feel like it's all right.
But typically, do you normally have good gut health? Do you feel like it's healthy?
It doesn't hurt me.
Okay,
I don't have any of the pains like some people do who've got celiac disease and things like that. I do have some foods that I know I don't mess with. I know they kind of feel like they slow you down, or you feel like it's trudging along the digestion part of it. I've kind of I really don't do much red meat anymore, kind of because of that, because I thought maybe it was kind of, slowing me down a bit.
I can have a little bit, but I can't have a lot.
Mm-hmm.
Back in the day, I could take down a steak, no problem. I would love a big, juicy, bone-in ribeye. I would get down.
Yeah. The one that knocks me out is the pierogi pizza. It is heavy.
That would knock anybody out.
Well,
yeah.
Dude, it's carb on carb on carb.
That's why you gotta eat it.
It's potato, it's pasta, it's cheese, and then it's a pizza.
Wow. That's why I got to eat it late.
Late?
So you don't waste your day.
How's your gut?
Yeah, that's a better question.
In my prime.
Yeah. Okay. Well, coming up here with the weekend, we'll let you know some of the fun things happening in South Florida, and we'll also let you know a great cocktail idea to go along with it coming up next.
97.9 WRMF has your chance to win tickets to Universal Orlando Resort this summer. There's the Universal Mega Movie Parade, Sensational, a symphonic spectacular lagoon show, and the incredible projection show. Catch it all this summer, including DreamWorks Land featuring Shrek, Trolls, and Kung Fu Panda. To enter, listen weekdays from 6 a.m. till midnight for the summer escape codes. Then enter them at WRMF.com or on the 97.9 WRMF app for your chance to win. Go to WRMF.com for rules and more info.
Mom and Dad seem different after a European-style holiday on MSC Cruises.
Call us Cloud and Yvette.
The ship had restaurants, shops, and nightlife.
Ah, La Galleria.
And of course, American touches like an aqua park and a sweets shop.
American je ne sais quoi.
Mom, you're from Wisconsin.
Wisconsin, Kevin.
Book now and save up to 30% off, plus kids sale free. MSC Cruises. Let's holiday. To book, visit msccruises.com or contact your travel advisor. Restrictions apply. Ships registered in Panama and Malta.
John C. Cassidy Air Conditioning and Plumbing is proud to unveil that the C stands for comfort.
Mr. Announcer Man, sir, the C is for Charles.
The C stands for cool.
It's Charles.
The C stands for care with class.
Charles.
Hush, hush. John C. Cassidy has kept Palm Beach County cool and comfortable with care and glass since 1960. Find out more at CassidyAC.com to see for yourself.
Progressive knows when you're on your boat, you're already on vacation. And Vacation You forgets all your worries. Vacation You doesn't even keep track of time and knows that time is a meaningless construct designed to control us, man. But Regular You knows you don't want to be too far out in the water after the sun goes down because Vacation You doesn't know how to navigate in the dark yet. Vacation You and Regular You really need to get on the same page. So bundle your boat with your home or auto policy and earn an automatic discount from Progressive. And spend the savings on the both of you. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company affiliates and other insurers. Not available in all states or situations.
Make plans to join KVJ in tradition. It is going to be so much fun for the 4th of July celebration presented by Mattamy Homes.
On Friday, July 4th from 5 p.m. to 9 p.m., Tradition Square will come alive with the electric sounds of the VMK and the Snack Pack, and a homegrown boot-stomping tribute to the Zach Brown Band.
This year, we honor the Tradition community as a true melting pot representing the unique flavors and cultures of the states that our residents come from.
It's a celebration of flavor, fun, and the red, white, and you.
So don't miss July 4th at Tradition Square in Port St. Lucie.
For more information, please visit traditionfl.com.
Hey, what's up? It's Megan for Chipotle, and I crave a burrito bowl around 11:30 every single day, let's be honest. And I am so excited about the new adobo ranch. I ordered it with my bowl the other day with a side of chips, dipped them right in there, added a little splash onto my chicken burrito bowl. It was so delicious. It's a smoky and spicy kick, a perfect balance that adds a new layer to my burrito bowl. I am so excited about it.
You've got to try the adobo ranch today. Visit your Chipotle restaurant or order in the Chipotle app or chipotle.com.
You know, if you're looking to feel a little bit better, and that really is everything, I got to tell you, fellas, you just may have what I have, low testosterone. There's no shame in the game because a lot of guys do. In fact, guys starting in their 30s will start to notice. A quarter of all guys over the age of 30 are going to have low T. By the time you're 45, that's 40% of men. And over the age of 50, well, we're all pretty much suffering from low testosterone. What that means, you don't have that extra oomph. You're lacking in energy. You may find yourself tired in the afternoon, and you got brain fog. Maybe you're putting on a little bit of pudge, too, and you're not really eating that bad. Well, what you do is when you do hormone replacement therapy, all the bad things go away. You notice you can lean out. You can put on more lean muscle, look better, feel better, have more energy, even sleep better. That's why I tell people you need to go do this free consultation. You've got nothing to lose. And the thing that's so convenient about Game Day Men's Health, they do the in-house labs for free, which means same-day testing and treatment for you. You immediately start feeling better. And they frequently test for optimization. If you got problems with erectile dysfunction, they do that too with long-term natural solutions and science-backed treatments. And right now, they have got a vitamin injection package that you get if you call them up and mention my name, Kevin from the KVJ Show, valued at $400. All you have to do is go GameDayMen'sHealth.com, mention my name, Kevin from the KVJ Show. That's GameDayMen'sHealth.com.
Music this hour.
Sponsored by Valvoline Instant Oil Change.
Wherever the drive takes you, we're here to help keep you on the road to summer fun. Valvoline Instant Oil Change. Summer drives start here.
Go to VIOC.com for money-saving coupons and to find a location near you.
Kevin with those beady eyes, Virginia the Witch, and Jason, Jaybird, Lana. Wait, what are we calling him this week? Oh yeah, and Bigfoot is real. More KVJ Show right now on 97.9 WRMF.
Well, if you're looking for some fun stuff to do this weekend, you got a few things that are going on. Probably one of the funnest things that might be happening is tomorrow night, Slightly Stupid and Iration going to be at the I Think Financial Amphitheater, and Hart is playing Hard Rock Live. You can also check out Flo Rida. He's going to be playing at the Fontainebleau Miami Beach tomorrow night, and country stars Billy Currington and Kip Moore at the Meisner Park Amphitheater. They're also doing a couple festival things. They got the Barbecue Blues and Brews at the Heart and Soul Park in West Palm Beach tomorrow. And then on Sundays, the Florida Mango Fest and the World Pickleball Convention all at the Palm Beach County Convention Center.
Mango Fest sounds kind of fun. No?
Could be, if you like mangoes.
Depends on who's making them, who's cooking them up.
Mm-hmm. There you go. Just got to see what that's all about. And they're also doing a round of 16 elimination game that's happening at Hard Rock Stadium on Sunday for the FIFA Club World Cup that they're doing. Inter Miami plays Sunday night, but they're playing in Atlanta. So
gotcha.
They're still in. They made the field of 16. So.
But there's really only one event that's happening this weekend.
You're right.
Yeah.
KVJ Live, invading PGA National.
Gonna be fun. All sold out, too.
All sold out. We have the whole run of show. We're ready to go.
Mm-hmm. Now, if you're looking for a cocktail, we do have 3 different cocktails that you can try there. Mine is going to be the Skinny Spicy Margarita with a tahini rim. That's basically my number one go-to cocktail right now.
It's delicious. I had to drink one the other day for my work.
Yeah, that's right. Research.
So I sign off on it completely.
Virginia has the French 75 with fresh lemon juice.
Yes, if you like champagne with alcohol in it.
And Virginia also got a third drink, Kevin.
A third drink?
Yeah, she got a
What's
third
the second drink?
The second drink she gets something with muddled strawberries and I don't know.
It was your idea to do a whiskey and ginger ale.
It was, Kevin, it was whiskey, ginger ale, and another piece of an element. And I forget what it was. I wrote it down.
It was something low budget like Kool-Aid or something.
It was not objection, Your Honor.
I did not want to roll into the PGA National and ask them to make a Kool-Aid drink.
That's a lie.
You trailer trash.
First of all, you can call me trailer trash. That's not an insult. Second of all, I knew not to bring Kool-Aid involved at PGA. Believe me.
It was Kool-Aid-esque. Whatever it was not good.
So you shot down his first idea and then you changed his second.
And didn't tell me until we were on the air to get my natural reaction. I mean,
I made your drink better. I did you a favor.
Yeah.
You should be thanking me.
Oh, thank you.
So could you ask for Jason's drink and say, hold the fresh muddled strawberries?
You could.
Okay.
Absolutely.
Oh, no. Let's muddle it up more and let's do the strawberries.
I want to ask people's reactions when they go out and try that. Be like, what do you think about muddled strawberries? Does it elevate the drink or does it ruin it?
I can't wait to hear this.
I think it elevates it because it adds a little fruity flavor. It's fresh. And it's not like, some drinks, they add like a strawberry puree.
Right.
It's like frozen and no, this is fresh muddled strawberries. PGA does it right.
Okay, I know they do. I'm sure it'll be delicious.
I'm sure it will be.
But is it just fine, just whiskey and ginger ale? I don't know. Not according to Virginia.
Kevin, she like every time, she's wrong. She's not telling the story right. She's completely giving you false facts.
Yeah.
Kool-Aid.
Yeah. See, it's just like
Kool-Aid.
Can I sue you for defamation?
You can't.
Well, there is another cocktail that is taking the world by storm, and it's just adding in something to your regular old Sauvignon Blanc, a little white wine. Jalapenos.
I saw this and I was like, wow, because I was thinking about how I could make champagne spicy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, why can't you add a little jalapeno to wine? I haven't tried it, but I am so open to it.
Now, there was one person on TikTok who made a video who tried this, putting jalapenos in their white wine, and they said, don't do it. And here's why.
Do not put jalapenos in your Sauvignon Blanc because it's too good. It's too good, and you'll end up drinking 2 bottles, and you'll wake up looking like a damn cockatoo, like I've done right here, okay? I started out on my back porch, as I always do, and I drank a bottle in about an hour, and then ran to my couch and put more of those little jalapenos in my wine and got absolutely crazy and Tina turned, okay? It made me want to go to a club and twerk an ass I don't have. Okay, I don't need to be in no clubs twerking, but that's what's going to happen to you if you drink the Sauvignon Blanc with those peppers in them.
Okay. You're too good. It's too good.
That was a lot.
That was a lot.
It almost kind of made me not want to try it.
Okay, Bird's out. Are you going to try it, Virginia?
He's going to try it.
Oh, he is.
Try it.
Okay.
No,
please.
I'm making jokes.
Okay.
Any booze I put in front of him, I guarantee you he'll try it.
It's going to dry up.
I am kind of like a mutt. I'll just eat whatever you give me.
Okay.
Junkyard dog.
Yeah.
Is it as good as what they try to sell it to you as on TikTok? That's what we're going to find out here. Put it to the test. We got the jalapenos, and of course, we got white wine after a little throwback in a way here from Dua Lipa. New rules on the KVJ show.
Talking in my sleep at night, making myself crazy. Out of my mind. Wrote it down and read it out, hoping it would save me. Too many times. My love, he makes it feel like nobody. Don't pick up the phone, you know he's only calling cause he's drunk and alone. 2, don't let him in, you have to kick him out again. 3, don't be his friend, you know you're gonna wake up in his bed in the morning. And if you're under him, you ain't getting over him. I got no rules, I count him. I got no rules, I count him. pushing forwards, but he keeps pulling me backwards. Nowhere to turn, nowhere to turn. No, now I'm standing back from it. I finally see the pattern. I never loved. He doesn't love me, so I tell myself, I do. One, don't pick up the phone. You know he's only calling cause he's drunk and alone. Two, don't let him in. You have to kick him out again. Three, don't be his friend. You know you're gonna wake up in his bed in the morning. And if you're under him, you ain't getting over him. I got no rules, I count him. I got no rules, I count him. I gotta do it for myself. I got no rules, I count him. I gotta do it for myself. Practice makes perfect. I'm still trying to learn it by heart. Eat, sleep, and breathe it. Rehearse and repeat it. 'Cause one, don't pick up the phone. You know he's only calling 'cause he's drunk and alone. Two, don't let him in. You have to kick him out again. Three, don't be his friend. You know you're gonna wake up in his bed in the morning. And if you're under him, you ain't getting over him. I got no rules, I count him. I got no rules, I count him. I gotta do it for myself. I got no rules, I count him. Baby, you know I count him. I gotta do it for myself.
Fridays all summer long are fun. The KVJ Show Friday morning free-for-all on 97.9 WRMF.
All right, is it going to be any good putting jalapenos in your Sauvignon Blanc, your white wine? Well, it's a big thing on TikTok right now, and I have done this thing my wife saw on TikTok where we have jalapenos now in our freezer, and she takes them out, and she's got one of those little things that kind of grinds it down a little bit.
Like a little cheese grater?
Yeah, it would be a grater. Yeah, she uses that, and then you get the little fragments of the jalapeno, and she'll put that in our margaritas then, along with the tahini and the lime juice.
I love
and
it.
It elevates it, Virginia. It's fantastic. It's a little kick to it.
I love it.
Yeah, it's very nice.
Not a big fan of this kind of pepper.
Yeah, he doesn't do well with spice on this level.
Right. Yeah.
I don't know how much to add, so I just added. I mean, I didn't have the cheese grater, so I just added she's a little chunky.
She's so chunky.
So don't eat the chunks. Just sip the wine.
And watch those white thingies, those
The seeds.
That's not. That's
yeah.
Almost sounds like a death trap more than a drink.
Could be. All right.
I want to add this to champagne, too. I'm not done. I want to try a little jalapeno in bubbled wine.
Okay. Yeah, if you're a person that likes a little spice, it's a good little way to add something to the beverage. So tell me how it works with white wine. I've not had jalapeno in white wine.
All right.
Is it any good? They sold it well on TikTok. All right, Jason and Virginia taking a nice little drink here. Okay. I'm guessing Bird's not loving it.
Oh, God, I hate it. Oh, that is garbage in a cup.
It's not bad.
Oh,
really? You kind of like it?
I like it.
Tell me what you like about it.
I enjoy a little jalapeno spice. I love a spicy margarita. This, to me, is just, it's kind of perfect with the acidity of the wine. It's the spice of the jalapeno. They taste good to me.
Well, it sounds like we got some radically different reviews here.
I could not disagree with her more on anything today. That's heartburn in a cup.
Ooh, that's good.
Oh, Kevin.
Okay, so Virginia's feeling it, Bird, not so much.
I want to play with this some more.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm going to start adding jalapeno to a little champagne and see what happens.
If you threw that in someone's eyes, you would blind them. It's a weapon. You just gave me a weapon to drink.
Someone's a little angry.
Oh, God.
All right.
I was excited for drinking some champagne.
He'll take the wine, hold the jalapeno.
Okay.
Well, if you'd like a little summer escape to Universal Orlando Resort, the code word you need right now is dressing, DRESSING. You put that into the 97.9 WRMF app or WRMF.com. You could be on your way to a resort stay in Orlando with a pair of passes to both Universal Studios and Islands of Adventure. Again, that word is dressing, DRESSING. Coming up here in a couple minutes, we have one of our listeners that lost her wedding dress. It accidentally got donated to one of those stores, and she wants to hold on to it for the memories and the keepsake of it, but it's gone.
Oh, no.
Can we track it down and save her memories? We'll find out next.
Get the KVJ Show on your smart speaker anytime. Just say, play the KVJ Show.
Let's go to the Rapids. Go splash. Go wild. Go together. With over 40 water slides and family-friendly fun, there's something for everyone. Right now, save up to 40% on tickets and season passes. Upgrade and get unlimited visits and free parking all summer long. Experience the all-new Mega Mayhem, Florida's first dueling water coaster. Hurry, offer ends and price goes up soon. Rapids, South Florida's largest water park. Let's go.
Looking for real food for a real good deal? Pollo Tropical $7.99 Chicken Tropi Chop Bowl is where it's at. Get our juicy 24-hour marinated grilled chicken with our famous black beans, rice, and signature homemade cilantro garlic sauce. Then, top it off with our tasty toppings. It's fresh, delicious, and only $7.99. The Chicken Tropi Chop Bowl.
Pollo Tropical.
Price excludes churrasco steak and all the way. Remember, we're open till midnight. Hours vary by location.
I'm Tiffany, founder of Harlem Pilates. When I couldn't find Pilates in my neighborhood, I started a studio from my studio apartment. Chase Inc. helped me grow from one Pilates studio to 3. Because when you start small, you're going to need some big help.
With the Chase Inc. Business Cash Card, you can earn up to 5% cash back on business essentials, so your business can go from here to possible. Chase for business. Make more what's yours. Real business owner compensated for their participation. Cards issued by J.P. Morgan Chase Bank. NA member FDIC. Subject to credit approval. Terms apply.
Here's another reason to try the bus, the train, or any other type of public transportation. It's the Guaranteed Ride Home program. You can now get free Uber rides home from work if you regularly take public transportation or even carpool to work. That's right, free Uber rides home. And there's no cost to sign up. Just visit guaranteedridehome.org to register. That's guaranteedridehome.org. Guaranteedridehome.org. Operated by South Florida Commuter Services, a program of the Florida Department of Transportation.
I love Ideal Nutrition. It has really changed my life and simplified it. I'm saving time and I'm saving a ton of money. Eating fresh, never frozen, only high quality ingredients. They come in every single meal. And with Ideal Nutrition, it's locally sourced. They support local farmers and suppliers whenever they can. And you're not going to get a bunch of gunked up added GMOs. It's just clean, honest food, just the way it should be. They cost you right about $8.50 a meal. Chef crafted with so much selection, over 40 different meals from traditional, vegan, vegetarian, paleo, keto, and breakfast items. And the convenience of either seeing one of their storefronts located all the way from Miami to Stewart, or just going online and ordering at idealnutritionnow.com. Just use the code KVJ and you'll save yourself 10%. Simplify your life, eat better. It's all about idealnutritionnow.com.
Follow the KVJ Show on TikTok at KVJ Show. Yeah, they know they can't dance. Or can they? Now back to the KVJ Show on 97.9 WRMF.
Oh, I can only imagine how heartbreaking this would be, that your wedding dress is gone and you did not want to get rid of it. Kind of like how Jaybird had a bunch of his clothes thrown away in that garbage bag and he's not looking for.
Same thing.
Yeah.
He had been storing some of his favorite clothes in garbage bags. His friend came over and thought it was trash and threw them out.
Well, my washer had broke. And I was just putting a ton of clothes just in a big bucket so I could wash it at my sister's. But we were also doing a project, and he grabbed the wrong bag, put it on the side of the road, and, the rest is history.
Away she went.
They did the same thing with a wedding dress, it sounds like.
Yeah, Adeline had sent us this on X. She said, my wedding dress was mistakenly donated by Happy Cleaners in Okeechobee in December. If you've seen her, know where it is, please message me. And she had tagged KVJ to see if we might be able to help. And we've got Brian, her husband, on here, and Adeline. This happened back in December. Hello, Brian and Adeline.
Hello, Kevin, Virginia, and Jason. How y'all guys doing today?
Great. Doing good. How did this happen? It sounded like you just took the dress to the dry cleaners and boom, it's gone.
Yeah, I know. It's a very unfortunate situation. We actually took her wedding dress and my tuxedo and a couple other dresses to the cleaners to get cleaned. And we've been married for, 6 years now. And we took them all to get cleaned, and we picked everything else except the wedding dress because it's going to take more time, cost more money. And they said, okay. We said, okay, we're going to pay it off and we're going to come pick it up. Well, we made some payments on it and we had almost all of it paid off, but they never gave us a call back. And honestly, I completely forgot about it. They did. Adeline forgot about it, and nobody called me. By the way, nobody called me. And next thing we know, Adeline sends me up and said, "Oh, hey, go get my dress. It's been over there for a little bit." And I go over to the cleaners, and they said they donated it. They gave it away.
Oh my gosh!
Oh my gosh! Wow!
Why would they do that?
I do not know. They said we're not a closet. We're a cleaners, and you can't leave clothes here. And I said, yeah, but it's a wedding dress. It holds tremendous, sentimental value to her.
So how long would you say the dress was there that you forgot about it? They may have a policy.
It was probably, let's see, from the time it was done, it was probably 6 months from the time it was done. And then it was a couple more months before because they said they donated in December. And then it was a couple more months and we went up there and said, oh no. And she was just very choked up about it, very distraught.
Oh, of course. Okay. Yeah, I can understand why she was upset.
Well, did they at least call y'all and say, hey, we're getting ready to donate the dress?
No, we have voicemails dating back all the way. We have years of calls and voicemails and no calls, no voicemails, no nothing from Happy Cleaners. Especially nothing to me. I have zero. But Adeline says they left no messages at all. They just flat out one day donated it away, or you know what? They might even sold it. We think they sold it to someone.
Oh,
interesting.
No.
Well, yeah, I didn't know, and I guess that's one lesson to anybody out there is that they may just hold on to your stuff for a couple of weeks, and then you may not wind up with it after that. And if you have something of sentimental value, you got to move quick.
I'm sure they have a posted policy somewhere that says, hey, if you leave your stuff here over a month or 2 months or whatever it is, we're going to donate it.
Yeah.
And it just sucks, though, because it's not like regular clothes. This is the most important piece of clothing that your wife will ever buy.
Yeah.
And so you would think that people that, are in the business of taking care of clothes would understand the sentimental value of something like a wedding dress and at least try to reach out to you before they got rid of it, sold it, donated it, whatever they did.
Okay, well, we got the photo on KVJ TV. We'll also retweet it out there on X, and you can take a look at it.
The picture of the dress.
And if anybody's hearing you've picked up a wedding dress in Okeechobee anytime soon, it might be somebody that wants it back.
Did you say you paid a lot of it off of your own money, or did that not happen?
Yes, we almost paid the entire thing off of not the wedding dress, but to have it cleaned. All the dresses, all the tuxedos, they were paid for. And we paid almost all the wedding dress off. And next thing I know, it was gone. They made no effort to reach out to us to come and get it, us to pick it up.
How much was the cleaning bill? What did you pay to have the dress done?
For everything or
Just for the dress. Just the dress.
I would say just the dress would be $400, maybe $500.
Wow.
Yeah, because it was a very big dress, and they had to do it in pieces to like clean it in parts.
And so it sounds like you've got no sympathy. They said, look, this is just how all cleaners do it. You left it here too long. It's what we do. We just donate stuff.
Well,
and so they're not really giving you any leads on where it would have gone.
Yeah, exactly. And we went up there the other day and we said, hey, tell us who you donated to. Tell us who you gave it to. My wife said, if you sold it, please just tell us the person, the name, contact. Like, we will work on getting it back ourselves. And they gave us nothing. Like, they said nobody. They said, we don't know. We don't have any of that. We won't give any of that. And that's what's being like disingenuous. That's why I'm upset. And she was, oh my gosh, she was devastated.
Yeah, I get why you'd be upset. And I guess this is kind of how these things go from what a lot of people were saying, that this is just kind of the way it is. And it's unfortunate, and I hope we can maybe track it down so you can pay an offer to try to get that dress back, considering the sentimental value. But I guess it's probably a lesson to you and everybody else out there about dry cleaners.
Don't dwell on the fact that, all those bad things happened and dwell on getting it back. Put all your efforts into, sharing the dress on social media. Okeechobee is a relatively smaller community. I would think that if somebody has the dress in Okeechobee and, they're good people, that they would want to reunite your wife with the dress. And then I think that you, as a good guy, probably would give them some kind of a reward for that. At least give them maybe a reward or what they paid or whatever for it.
Okay.
If in fact it has changed hands for money.
All right, we'll try to make the connection and see if we can get there with it. So if you're watching right now on YouTube, it's that. And if you follow KVJ on the X, we will repost that. So hopefully somebody can find it and see it there for Adeline and Brian. So best of luck on that. If you've got any kind of issues going on, you need a little bit of community help, KVJ will do what we can. You can hit us up on social media. You can call, text, you can send us emails, mail at kvjshow.com. Jaybird, got a little thought for the day coming up next.
You got a lot of nerve, don't you, baby? I only hit the curb 'cause you made me. You're telling all your friends that I'm crazy, like I'm the only one. Why'd you throw them stones if you had a wild heaven home too? Living in your big glass house with the view. I thought you knew I had some help. It ain't
so excited. Coming up on Saturday night, tomorrow night, we're going to be at the PGA National Resort and Spa for KVJ Live. That show is going to be dropping on YouTube Sunday morning at some point. You'll have it definitely before noon, depending upon how hungover we are and how long it takes for us to get it posted.
And depending on if we have to edit anything out.
Yeah, it's true.
I might get a little froggy and say something to get us sued.
Well, then I don't know. I think whatever you put out there, Virginia, you just got to live with. That's the way it goes with these things.
Live with that lawsuit.
That's right. You got to live with that, baby. That's how it goes around here. So we'll get to that. We got a sold-out show, though. Tomorrow night. So we're very excited to see everybody out there. If you got a ticket, we're going to have a good time. So.
Get there early. You know, the great thing about PGA National is they're smart on this. You can actually get there early, and everybody who bought a ticket is registered. So you just have to go check in, get your wristband, and then you can go back to the lobby bar and have cocktails, hang out, meet other KVJ Nationers, mix and mingle. And then when you're going into the ballroom for the show, you're not waiting in the big long line to check in. Check in when you get there early. Lobby bar, drinks, food, yum.
More KVJ coming up on the After the Show. It's live on YouTube or Twitch, but you can get it on demand at either platform, or you get your podcast like Spotify anytime you want. We do video on Spotify now as well, so if you want to see the KVJ segments that day, you can actually watch them on Spotify. Check that out. Subscribe while you're there. Bert, if you would, wrap us up with your thought for the day.
The sun rises for everyone. Every single morning is proof you get another chance.
Oh, I love that.
Yeah. The KVJ Show on 97.9 WRMF.
Mom and Dad seem different after a European-style holiday on MSC Cruises.
Call us Cloud and Yvette.
The ship had restaurants, shops, and nightlife.
Ah, La Galleria.
And of course, American touches like an aqua park and a sweets shop.
American je ne sais quoi.
Mom, you're from Wisconsin.
Wisconsin, Kevin.
Book now and save up to 30% off, plus kids sale free. MSC Cruises.